All right, guys, we're ready to go.
Yay! So this is the official start. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we are Color Circuit. I am Kendra.
Dylan.
Bon.
And we have our special guests.
Justin.
And Jessica.
Woo!
Thank you, guys.
Today we are featuring our show, We Destined Few, where we delve into an assortment of RPGs. And Justin is our game master of the day. So why don't you tell people what we're playing?
Sure. Today we're going to be playing an older system. This is the Star Wars Saga Edition role-playing game, released by Wizards of the Coast about 2007. There is a newer... Oh, I know! There is a newer version of the Star Wars role-playing system out by Fantasy Flight called the Edge of the Empire system. We chose this system today because I think it's underrated. I think it's more accessible.
They're only good at making magic.
Yeah.
And what else do they make? D&D, I think, right?
D and what?
D and something.
Oh my gosh.
But the other thing is that this is pretty much entirely free now because it's out of print. Versus the Fantasy Flight system where everything's still coming out. It's super inaccessible just in terms of finances. Everything's really expensive. But this entire line is available online through a simple Google search. Not endorsing pirating. If you do want a physical copy, though, you do have to go on eBay, and they're super expensive. I got this used. I remember seeing it at Barnes & Noble about 10 years ago for $20 in the clearance aisle, and I got it used off eBay about 2 years ago for $100.
Whoa!
Oh,
I have a question that is not entirely relevant.
Yeah.
How many books did you bring when we played the Fantasy Flight?
That's a great point. I brought 3 books.
Jeez.
This is a single book, much lighter, much thinner, but with just as much depth, if not more. That's why I endorse this system entirely. Good
Wow.
points.
So let's talk about what we're planning on doing today.
Sure. So because this system is a little bit different, and there is a lot to learn, we're going to go ahead and just do character creation today. I think that'll help introduce the rules to our players. And yeah, that's the plan.
And so because Bon, Kendra, and I we co-produce everything, we're going to be switching in and out. And so everybody will be able to get a character, but otherwise on-screen players as far as right now, it'll generally be in the range of 3.
Yeah. Yes. This is usually going to work, yeah. And we're just going to be bouncing around. Like, one of us is always going to be producing of some sort where we're going to be taken out of whatever one shot we're doing and just working behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And we miss you, Scott.
Yeah,
We love
Mrs.
you, Scott.
All right, so the character sheets that I'm using today are just something I found online. They're not canonical in terms of what comes in the back of this book. But again, the advantage of working with a system that's 10 years old is that there are a lot of great fan resources available that are actually better than whatever Wizards of the Coast initially put out. And so we're using one of those character sheets that I think is actually more accessible, especially to new players. So that's what we're using today. And then we also have in the back, I wrote down cheat sheets for combat for you guys because combat is very action driven. So for example, if you want to aim a gun, you can't just say I want to aim a gun. There's actually an effect in the game for that.
Jeez.
All right, it's going to be different.
Right, so for that reason, I printed out a cheat sheet for you guys.
Cool.
Awesome. So each of you will get one of those.
Awesome.
Man, always thinking everything through.
Come prepared, man. Wow.
I'm so worried. Just because, I like being evil and an asshole.
You
so
give
it's just gonna
procrastinators like me a bad name.
All right,
But
so we'll go
that's
through the character sheet. If you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons or any of the D20 systems, you'll be very familiar with the mechanics here. Essentially what Wizards of the Coast did is they took Dungeons and Dragons and they converted it to the Star Wars universe. But the Dungeons and Dragons edition they took was 3.5, which in my opinion was a little convoluted.
It's really busy. Yeah.
It's very busy, and so as a result, this book is very busy. And unfortunately, because Wizards of the Coast lost the license to the role-playing system and to the Star Wars name, they were never able to simplify this any further. So this is what we got. So this is what we're going to work with.
All right, let's do it.
Cool. So you've got your attributes off to the side, right? We've got strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, which work like they traditionally do. Strength is your might, dexterity is your agility, Constitution is your ability to sustain damage. Intelligence is your knowledge stores. Wisdom is your ability to think on the fly. It's also your awareness. And then charisma is how charming you are. So we're going to start by rolling ability scores. So everyone needs 4d6s.
46s. Let's do some rummaging.
Searching time.
It's like a garage sale.
Like a garage sale.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's for
Okay.
you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I probably shouldn't
That's
have
for
done
me.
that, but I did.
Okay.
So that's what
That's
happens.
the way to do it.
2, 3, and 4. That's for you.
Okay. Why don't we just... I could do it first and then you do it.
Wait, what? Everybody has 4.
Oh, never mind.
Good to go.
I
It's
am...
the writing portion that becomes fun.
Actually, what? Dice down. Dice down. Went underneath.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, good find. Alright.
Alright.
So actually, before we do this, we're going to take a moment. Because this is Star Wars. Alright?
Yes.
There's a certain amount of reverence that comes with Star Wars. We all grew up with Star Wars. Okay? We're about to enter the world of George Lucas and Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi and the X-Wings and the Death Star. So I'd like us all to imagine for a moment that we're 12 years old and we're on the playground. Okay? You're with your friends. Alright? You're 12 years old and you guys decide you're going to play Star Wars. Alright? There's no rules. Alright? You're just characters running around on the jungle gym. And I want you to think about the type of character you would have picked for yourself at the age of 12. Were you more of a Chewbacca? Were you more of a Han Solo? Were you a Darth Vader? Did you like chasing the other kids around? Were you Princess Leia? Were you Luke? What kind of Star Wars experience do you connect to your childhood? Because for me, that's what makes Star Wars so cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that we took these stories and we made them a part of us.
Are you asking us, or is this a rhetorical question?
Kinda. Yeah, I could be asking you. What kind of characters do you
Anybody?
think you would have been?
Definitely... I mean, I'm a girl.
Okay.
Princess Leia.
You grew up as
She's
Princess
like
Leia.
powerful woman. Like, she has a presence and she gets shit done and she doesn't take, like, men's bullshit.
Awesome. So, one thing I like about this system is that there are only 5 classes. So in something like Dungeons and Dragons, there's like 12, plus they add on additional every time. So there's only 5 classes. You've got Jedi, Scout, Scoundrel, Soldier, and Noble. So given that you talked a lot about prestige, I'm gonna direct you more towards the Noble class.
Sure.
Okay? How about you, Dylan?
I identified with Annie.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Why?
Because he's
Episode
freaking
one-
young. that's
Episode
why.
1 came out, and I was a young boy, and I went to the movie theaters with my brother, and I sat 2 seats away from him. He was not happy about that. I wanted the armrest, and then he kept moving over, and then I moved over again, and he's like, I'm never going to the movies with you again. It's one of the sadder times. I didn't think much of it, but I identified with him because he was just this little scrapyard worker, and he had the flying blue guy was kind of like his
Watto?
mean boss. Yeah. And I really liked it. I mean, I still
Hey
pick
man,
him
that
up.
little kid like worked hard.
He was a hard worker. He was really smart.
hard.
He was really nice to Padme. Was really nice to him, and like I don't know, it was good times. I really liked that.
And he had like 2 or 3 like close friends, but that was it. He
That was
just,
it,
like,
yeah.
my
And they were
friends.
all little too. They're all like
Yeah.
little. Yeah, they were
That
different
makes
species
me
and
realize
stuff.
that I am thoroughly robbing the cradle.
That's who I identify.
All right, so I'm going to direct you more towards the Scout. The
Okay.
Scout's kind of independent, but really clever. Or the Scoundrel, which is kind of more Han Solo, cunning. So we're gonna have to work with that a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm thinking more Scout.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
All right.
I have always been just like a giant fucking monkey. So like, I would always.
You're 5'1". What are you
yeah.
talking about?
Well, like
In his head.
in my
his
head.
Oh,
when I
okay.
was 12 years old, I was a big monkey. You know, so I was just like bouncing around everywhere all the time, and we would fight with lightsabers. Like we'd use old golf clubs that like my friends would take off the tops of, and we'd all just like fight with our sabers and go crazy. Oh man, I miss it.
So are we thinking Wookiee Jedi Or do you want to be like a big, heavy soldier?
I was fast, and I was just agile.
Okay.
I wasn't very much a big guy.
You want a Groot.
I was not Groot. I could not be Groot. Groot is too nice.
Okay.
I like to be like strong with my actions.
Okay.
And it was always like acrobatic and strong.
Okay. So I'm thinking more Jedi. Do you want to be a Force user? And you don't, just because it says the word Jedi, it's really more Force user.
Okay.
You can take like dark powers if you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that works with me.
So the way, awesome, that was fun. Great, cool, that was awesome. So the way the class system works is because there's only 5, you're fully expected to multi-class. For example, Leia Organa was probably a noble smuggler. Or a noble scout, because you kind of have this spy thing going, right? Lando, especially by Return of the Jedi, is more noble smuggler,
Okay,
also,
yeah.
right? But they kind of have different skills. So you're fully expected to multi-class. The other thing you're fully expected to do is once you get to a higher level, you gain what's called prestige classes. So soldier could become a bounty hunter. A Jedi could become a Sith apprentice, or a Sith marauder, or a noble could become a crime lord. So you take on these prestige classes later on in the game.
Oh, and I realized I never said what character. Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. Yeah. You're Darth Maul. Good to clarify.
Yeah.
Cool. So keeping that in mind, we're going to go ahead and roll our 4d6s. We're going to roll them 6 times, and every time you roll them, you're going to take out the lowest value.
Like D&D?
Yeah, let's show you. And I would just write the value maybe on the back of your sheets. The backs are blank, so.
Write down the total value of the 3 die.
Of the 3 highest die.
That is 9,
Highest
correct?
It's a 6.
There's
6, I'm
a
sorry.
six-sided die.
Duh, I'm an idiot. Don't worry about that.
I already knew.
I know. 16, 17. Ooh, that's a good roll.
That was a good roll.
10.
Just make sure to remove the
19.
lowest dice value when you're adding them up.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not doing that.
this eraser isn't very
Erasering?
erasery.
Man, you like to throw your die, huh?
I really do. I'm the. My friends call me the table misser because I miss every table to ever exist.
The lowest value, so that was 17 minus. I don't remember what it was.
Just add this up.
No, I know, but
Well, just
the
reroll.
roll before.
Just reroll.
Hey,
Oh, this is a good roll. Okay, I will.
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's fine, you're all over the
It's
place.
so
13.
bad. It's so hard not to do.
You're very excited.
1.
See, if I do that, this is what happens if I don't roll all over the place. Everything hurts.
6? Is that correct?
6, yeah. 6
Got it.
13 again.
So some people do it like 7 times, you remove the lowest value. I like low values because I think they challenge you to work
Yeah.
with deficits.
Because if you have a, you might possibly get a negative,
Right.
and it's fun to deal with that.
Ooh, breaking lead over here.
Vaughn rolled really well though. You rolled okay, Dylan.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 12
Why not high?
Yeah, he rolled high. It's his
How many
scatter
times are we
technique.
doing it?
It,
7?
well, it's so my friends always say it has helped me a lot because I've literally rolled a character that had almost all 18s
Jeez.
except for one stat, and it was like an 8.
10.
And they were like, if they did not see me roll that, they would have never believed it. They were just like, how did that happen? I was like, well, we had a giant table, so I used all of the table.
I think that's super cool.
Okay.
All right, so before we actually assign those values, we're gonna pick species because your
Okay.
species are gonna modify your values.
Wait, what did you get? I'm so curious now.
Lower than you got really high.
Yeah, why don't you guys just say your values?
Jessica
so
got
someone
high
knows.
too.
Yeah, not really.
I got 9, 10, 12, 14, 14, 14.
I got 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, and 15.
I got 10, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15.
Okay. So you guys are all kind of in the same ballpark a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, no fun. So we're going to use... So there are like species upon species upon species lists available. There are literally like 2,000 different species that were modified for this system.
No.
Wow.
Right. So I'm going to show you the species that are available in the core rulebook.
Okay.
If none of these appeal to you, let me know because I've got some stuff on my phone that I can just pull up and we can find it real quick.
Okay.
All right. So we've got your Bothans. Many died, bringing the information for the second Death Star. Okay. You've got your Syrians. You've got your Duros. They're like space pilots. Ewoks. We got our Gamorreans. We got our Gungans.
Oh, Gungans.
Ithorians, who I really like. I think they're
Yeah, I
cool.
like those ones.
They're really peaceful.
Chill.
Chill. You got your Keldor, you got your Mon Calamari, and their rivals, the Quarren. And you got your Bulbheads, you got your Rhodians, you got your Celestins, Trandoshans, your Twi'leks or Twi'leks, depending on who's saying it. And then you got your Wookiees and your Zabraks.
Ooh, Zabraks are cool.
So I'll let you guys flip through that. What you're going to pay attention to is there's a bunch of like information about the species and where they're from and stuff.
Yeah.
But
They have stats.
they have,
connected,
yeah. So species traits. They're going to say what their ability modifiers are, their size, their speed. Movement is measured in squares because this game is intended to be playing on a tabletop with miniatures.
Mm-hmm.
Part of Wizards of the Coast
Makes sense.
trying to make them you buy miniatures. We're not gonna do that. But your
so
speed. So your speed is.
Capitalism.
I know capitalism. And then you've got some special abilities too.
Cool.
So you guys can flip through those and look at those, and then I also have another sheet with them on it too, so we can multitask. I think. Nope, I lied.
Boy.
But let me find something online real quick because that's easy.
Okay.
And are humans one of the...
Oh
I can't
yeah,
say
humans are actually first in the book.
Okay.
And if you become a human, because humans are at least 50% of the Star Wars race, I will give you an additional bonus. I'm not sure what that is, but I will give you an additional bonus because no one ever plays humans, but statistically, humans are the most likely to occur
They should be.
in
They
the
should be
galaxy.
I'm a human.
You're not going to be an Ewok?
Should I be an Ewok?
I feel like you're going to regret it.
It's kind of like your
But
thing.
Ewoks don't have very many powers. Like, they can't do a lot of stuff.
But
Sure,
it's
that's not
kind of
true.
like your thing.
It's kind of like who you are as a person.
You're like an Ewok person.
Damn
What do
it.
you mean powers?
Okay, I'm an Ewok.
Okay.
Damn it.
You know you wanted to be the whole time.
I know. Yub.
Yup, yup. So Ewoks are going to be different because you're short, so you're not going to be able to move as fast as everyone else.
That's okay.
You're kind
I
of
can waddle.
weaker.
That's what I figured.
All right.
I guess
So-
you're right. They're nice
I mean,
There are some disadvantages.
that's why.
Is
I
that
was like,
pronounced Quran?
Quarren.
Quoran.
I
might be a
kind of,
Keldor.
I
Keldor's
kind of
look
feel
awesome.
like I should still be a human, because then I could be like Princess Leia.
Never seen a dress.
That's true. I mean, if it fits your background and the way you want to start playing your character, yeah, definitely go with
To be
human.
human?
Because I could be like Princess Leia.
Just
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
Eric Doherty says to be human.
Yep. Oh yeah.
To be
Yeah.
From YouTube.
As cute as
Okay.
Ewoks are, I think it's better to encounter one and not be one.
It's true because everyone will fluff your head and then be like, "That's nice," and then disappear.
Right.
What should I be, Derek?
All right, I'm human, Justin.
I'm thinking one of
Alright, let me
these
look it up.
guys. These are like the funnest. I really like Twi'leks. I used to play Twi'leks all the time as in the
Galaxies?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, that's a little problem.
Yeah, that's one of my top 5 favorite games.
What's
Any of you guys play that?
an aggressive shifty type?
Aggressive, shifty type. Ooh, that's a good
It's a
question.
very-
Maybe these
So I
guys, the
think-
Zeldoks?
Yeah, I would double check the Zabrak stacks.
Zabraks.
I think they might get a bonus to deception.
Huh.
Devorians.
No special bonuses or penalties due to size.
Base speed 6 squares.
Quick reactions. You're quick, right? That's
Yeah.
what you want to be.
Have strong
Reroll
survival
perception.
skills. Ooh.
So he's right. Maybe you should be.
Superior defense. Very tough.
Very tough. It fits all the things you mentioned.
It's true. So I might be a Zabrak.
So if you remember A New Hope, cantina scene, there's a 5-second shot of a devilly looking guy. He's got horns, and he's sipping a cup. And he goes, that's a Devorian, and I think so. Devorians get a +2 to dexterity, but they have a -2 to wisdom and charisma. They also start off with deception as a trained skill. And they also gain the skill focus of deception as a bonus feat, which means you're just really good at lying to people. Okay. So you're like really good at deceiving people.
Yeah. Okay, so I see. This is where the dilemma is. In my head, that's the type of character I want to play, but also I realize as a person, I don't know how well I am at lying.
Well, it's okay. You can just roll a dice.
Yeah. I come up with this sort of lying.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm okay with that. You're also, this is a little, once per encounter, as a standard, you can make a perception check against a creature within your line of sight. If successful, you gain insight into your attack rolls. So you get +1 on your attack rolls against that creature.
Okay. That's for,
That's the Devorian.
Devorian?
Devorian. I don't even know how to say it.
What about I'm looking at the Keldors.
The Keldor. I like the Keldors. You will have to have a mask on when you're not on your homeworld.
So at all
Yeah,
times.
is there Keldor in episode like 4 or 5 of Clone Wars?
Yeah, so Plo Koon is Jedi Master.
Okay.
He shows out throughout the prequel trilogy.
Okay.
And
He
he's
does?
a Keldor. Yes.
Oh, wow.
He's sitting on the Jedi Council.
Oh, okay.
And he has a death scene in episode 3.
Is Darth Maul a Zabrak?
Darth Maul's a Zabrak, but he's been tattooed all out.
Really?
Yeah, he looks just like him. Yeah, he's got the...
That makes
And
sense.
that you just said you're Zabrak.
I
and
know.
You fit all the things. I feel like you're fighting something.
And
It's
he's
true.
shaped-
I should just be a Zabrak.
And he's shaped
Or,
very carefully around the horns, which must be incredibly hard to do.
It's really difficult.
Yeah.
It's really difficult. Okay, so
So, just to throw it out there, the Keldor are more, they're like innately force sensitive. So you get to re-roll any use the force check, and you get to keep the best result. You also have low light vision, and then you have this mask that you have to wear at all times.
yeah.
But you get +2 to dexterity and +2 to wisdom.
How do you spell them?
Kel space DOR.
Keldor.
Well, my useless Star Wars knowledge is being used. I love it.
Yep.
All right, so Jess, you're gonna get no ability modifiers.
Okay.
So you get no pluses or minuses. So you can go ahead and take the values you have,
Okay.
and you can plug them into your abilities.
Okay.
So where it says score,
Mm-hmm.
so you're gonna take those numbers, plug them into score, wherever you want.
Oh, okay. So I can put them wherever.
And let me just check real quick. So, and charisma should be your highest. Charisma,
Okay.
wisdom, intelligence. One of those 3 should be kind of your higher ones.
Okay. Definitely gonna do intelligence as my highest.
Okay.
And then
I
wisdom.
don't feel good about
13,
having a mask all
charisma,
the time.
13.
That might just make me... Yeah. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
You cannot direct stop it!
You already got kind of this Darth Vader thing going.
It's true.
It's like innate.
He's ready to be dark side.
So what is I always get tripped up between strength and dexterity.
Sure. So dexterity is your ability to finely maneuver things. So it's
Okay.
like fine touch. But it's
Acrobatics
also, right, it's
versus...
also acrobatics.
Yeah. Acrobatics
Versus-
versus athletics. So athletic means you can you're able to push things farther or do things like
Climb a tree.
like climb a tree. But if you wanted to cat climb up a tree or like jump up to a tree or just kind of like that's more dexterity.
Or
where you
like
just,
do some flips. Or something.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's what I
Dexterity.
meant.
Okay.
So in terms of the game, dexterity applies to acrobatics, initiative, which is the start of combat. So it's your readiness.
Okay.
Your piloting skills, your ability to ride creatures, your stealth,
Okay.
and then it applies to your ranged weapons.
Cool.
Use.
All right. I'm definitely choosing that for the higher one.
Awesome.
Alright, I'm gonna go with that one you showed me, the
The Zabraks.
Zabraks.
Alright.
These Zabraks.
Let me finish up. Okay, so Jess, is there a spot for size on here?
Yeah.
There's height and weight.
Okay. Well, you just know you're medium size. It's fine. Where it says
Okay.
speed, though, in the middle,
Yeah.
you're gonna have speed of 6.
Speed. Why can't I find that? Oh, let's see. I'll find
Yeah,
it
right
eventually.
under the word classes. Yeah, it's the next box that's under that.
Really close. You're really close.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 6.
Six speed.
Okay.
Man, he really tatted himself up to be like uber red and black, didn't he? I didn't know their skin color was so.
He's like a gangster.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'm not gonna go into Darth Maul history. But,
It's got real dark.
so when we choose skills, you're gonna be able to choose an additional skill, and you're gonna
Okay.
be able to choose an additional feat. So where just write somewhere that we remember.
1 plus feet.
Awesome. And then languages, which I think is it's on the second page. There's this big box for languages. You're just gonna know basic.
Basic.
That's it.
I'm
You're
a basic
human.
bitch.
You know basic.
Real basic, yo.
All right, let me look up Zabraks real quick. Zabraks are cool. Not inherently bad, despite what Darth Maul would have you believe.
Yeah, he seems like a very just angsty teenager. He's just like, look, I just want to kill things. I don't really care about the order. Just let's make this happen. I hate all of you. You're just going. Yeah.
What is ignore concealment?
Ignore concealment.
If they're hidden by stuff,
Yeah.
you can just ignore that. Does any like if they're partially
So
hidden
is that
behind
for
like
the Keldor?
a table.
All
or
of them,
something like
they all have ignore concealment. There's very few of them that say.
So I think it's your ability to perceive things despite the fact that they're concealed.
Okay.
I think that's what
Low light
that
vision,
means.
ignore concealment, but not total concealment from darkness.
Okay. Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, so it's more of a seeing, not me.
Yeah. All right. Zabraks. You get
Calamari. I never realized that.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I love it. It's like they're made to be eaten, and to say it's a trap.
That's it. That's their only thing.
That's their only thing. It's crap.
Bond, you're gonna get 0 ability modifiers as a Zabrak.
Okay.
Your base speed is also gonna be 6.
All right. Speed of 6.
And then on the second page,
Yeah.
I guess where it says talents down at the bottom,
Mhm.
you're gonna have a talent called Heightened Awareness.
Okay.
Ooh. I want some Jedi abilities. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Which allows you to re-roll any perception check. But you have to keep the second value even if it's worse.
Okay. All right.
So just write whatever your shorthand for that is, and we can look it up if you forget. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Awesome. And then back on the first page, there's there's different defenses.
Yeah.
Where it says miscellaneous, you're gonna get miscellaneous +1 to every one of your defenses.
Yay.
Dang.
This race is interesting.
And then back on the other page, back under talents, you'll have low light vision, which means you can ignore concealment in darkness.
Humans are boring. You can't do anything.
But you're everywhere.
I know.
You're the
And
easiest.
I promise an additional advantage for choosing a human. I don't know what that is yet, but I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
And then languages are going to be basic in Zabrak.
Basic and Zabrak. Where's the
And
Yes.
Zach Braff.
I speak Zach
I
Braff.
love Zach Braff.
All right, what do you think of Dylan?
Young female Twi'lek.
All right, Dylan Felix. Let's do it.
You always have to be female, don't you?
I don't think I've ever played a male character in any role playing game. That's how
Why?
I feel on the inside.
What do you think that's
Males
about?
suck.
Let's
What?
tap into that. Just kidding.
Yeah,
You do
you
get
do.
an ability bonus. You're going to have +2 to charisma
Okay.
No, stop that. Not allowed. Screw this.
But you're also going to have a -2 to wisdom.
So +2 here.
Well,
That's a modifier.
It's gonna, it's going to be... So whatever score you put in, so let's say you used your 10 for charisma, your 10 would become a 12, right?
Because those would be a +2 to charisma and...
You're going to get a -2 to whatever your wisdom score ends up being.
Got it.
All right. So knowing that...
Now I need to fill in my 6.
Yeah, but let me tell you where you should focus your energies.
As a Twi'lek?
As a scout. If we go
As a scout.
Oh yeah, we should.
All right, scouty scout. Dex. No, that's not right. Skip. Most of the scout's key skills rely on dexterity, intelligence, and wisdom.
Okay.
Strength is also useful. So you're kind of all over the place. You're kind of going to be the jack of all trades for the group.
Got it.
But it sounds like you're going to want to stick to dexterity, intelligence, and wisdom. And then for Jedi, which is really just Force user.
Don't worry.
Don't get stuck to the term.
Okay, it's okay.
You're going to want to focus on wisdom and charisma, because that's kind of how you use your abilities.
Okay.
But then strength and dexterity are actually attack.
All right.
So strength is used for your lightsaber, which you'll actually start off with. You're going to start off with a lightsaber.
Oh, yes.
What the hell?
So, all right, using dexterity it is. It's gonna. That's my thing. All right. And then after, what's least important? Con or intelligence? I guess intelligence, because.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need to have like vast knowledge reserves, right? Because most of your knowledge you're just going to feel innately. So you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Use the Force to sense things and stuff.
Makes sense.
Does it? Can I see the book?
Don't know.
You can. Sorry,
No problem.
that was not helpful.
Ah, it's all good.
15.
I'm just going to follow the directions so I don't get lost. Hello, Kendra.
I noticed that these were sitting right next to me and that they might be useful.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Beautiful. And then it's every ability score above 10?
Yes, so that's good. Blah, 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 blah. All
I
right.
would like to sit back and relax, so that was nice of her.
So, does anyone have an 8 or 9? Well, I'm going to wait for Dylan.
Hurry up, Dilly Bean.
Yeah, but you know.
Rosenda commented on Facebook.
Oh, what?
Rosenda Gwentawan from Facebook says, I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm intrigued.
Oh, we're creating characters, Rosenda, using the Star Wars Saga Edition role-playing game,
Thanks, Rosenda, for watching.
which is readily available online.
I really like your
Yes,
name.
yes.
I've never heard it before.
It's this is a very different thing for us. This is our first episode of We Destined Few, a role-playing show that we're doing.
So, thanks for hanging in there as we figure stuff out, and hopefully we'll all learn something.
So
All right.
so
All right, you done some math?
Yeah.
All right. We'll make you a new character sheet, Dylan. It's okay.
I shouldn't use pen.
I'm so sorry.
So any value, you have a 9, right? Does anyone have a score of an 8 or a 9? Yes. Okay. So that's going to be the modifier is going to be -1.
Got it. I'm not very smart.
10 to 11 is a 0. So if you have any scores that are a 10 or 11, they're a +0 to your modifier.
Yeah.
No?
Nope.
Okay. No? Okay. Any scores that are a 12 or a 13 are going to be +1.
Okay.
I wanted intelligence of like 10, but that was
Okay. And then 14 to 15 is going to be +2. Great.
Yeah.
And then if anyone has a 16 to 17, that's +3.
Dang.
So disappointed.
Didn't make it?
Plus
make
2
that.
intelligence. Woo.
Cool. Oh, so there are modifications for age. So if you're older, there's deductions. So is anyone older than like 18 to 50 for your species?
No.
Or younger?
I mean, I'd like to be like close in age to my age, maybe younger. Maybe like 25.
Alright, that's okay.
25 is probably.
I know Dylan's gonna throw this all
I'm
He's gonna be 12.
yeah, crazy with it. We're gonna be like, we really should take you home to your parents. Like, this is just not okay. I don't know where you were running from, but you need to go back.
Before you tell me, if you choose an age between, what were you? You're a Twi'lek, right?
Yes.
If you choose an age between 13 to 15, you'll have a -1 to strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
So you should probably be older.
What ages?
Between 12 to 15.
So be 16.
If you're younger than that, you're going to have a -3 to strength and constitution, and a -1 to dexterity,
Go ahead and be
intelligence, wisdom,
18.
and charisma.
I'm 5 years old.
You guys are going to have to carry those characters on your back.
That's all you.
I need a stroller. I need a stroller.
This will be like a hover stroller, right?
It's true. It's true.
But I want a little tiny lightsaber.
You get a little jetpack. That's what you're gonna get. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
Bounty
be
hunter jetpack.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, 5-year-old in a jetpack? That's awesome.
You get a positive though, because then you'd be so hard to hit. Like, your size would be small. It would have to be.
I'm gonna be. I like the 17. I was
All right.
17 last one. But I'm gonna
That's
do it
good.
again.
All right. So again, that's how convoluted the system can get, is that there are modifications for age.
Crazy.
That makes sense.
Crazy.
I want to be at an age where I don't know where to deal with emotions quite yet. So
That's
I'm
your
gonna
age
go with
now.
like a. No, that's like
So I'll tell you,
at 25. Pretty sure I know
Zabraks
where I
are
am.
considered adults at the age of 15.
Oh wow.
So you're considered young adult between 9 to 14, and you're considered a child age 1 to 8.
You guys die. The average death rate's 29.
Yeah. Well, how old do we get?
A venerable Zabrak is 70 versus a human, which is 80.
Huh.
Twi'leks live to be 80.
I'll say I'm. I guess I'll be like 19.
That'll work. It's in that bracket. You're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bracket.
It's okay.
Okay, 19 it is.
How'd you find us, Rosenda?
That's true. How did you find
Hey,
this?
can you scroll down so we can see more comments?
Oh, those are all.
No, the new ones are at the top.
Yeah, no ones are at
Oh,
the top.
at the top.
The old ones are. Yeah, it scrolls down for Facebook. Or it scrolls up for Facebook.
How confusing.
It's weird. It's really weird.
All right.
Strange.
What's next?
Now we're gonna delve into the classes. All right. So this I actually do have a separate sheet for, so you guys can share.
Coolio. So now we got to figure out our HP and all of this stuff, right?
Yeah, kind of. So, Bon, you're going to start at the top of this page. Hit points are going to be 30 plus your Constitution modifier. That's going to be your starting hit points.
30 plus con mod. 41. Okay.
Yep. And then you're going to get to choose to train or be like specialized in a number of skills equal to your intelligence modifier plus 2.
2.
Great.
I'll be trained in 2 skills.
And you get to choose from the following list.
Okay.
At the top there.
Fantastic.
Alright. Jess, your hit points are gonna be something.
Well, I hope there's something.
Yeah, something.
And where am I? Oh, yes, found it.
18 plus whatever your Constitution modifier is.
19.
You guys are tough. And Dylan, yours is gonna be 24 plus your Constitution modifier.
6.
Dang, boy.
It's getting real.
I mean, girl.
So Bond can take a lot more hit points.
Yeah.
What are you at?
31.
Ooh, jeez, man.
It's that Jedi endurance.
Yeah.
I'm the
It's that.
lowest.
I'm a killer.
Dumb human.
I was regretting my decision. Hey, if I was an Ewok, I'd probably have like 5 hit points. So.
All right. All of you guys are also gonna get force points, regardless of whether or not if you're a force user.
Got it.
And so that's kind of in the middle of the middle top. So you each get 5 to start off.
5.
So I actually really like the way force points work. Force points allow you to add 1d6 to any roll, with the exception of damage. So you can add it to a skill roll or an attack roll at any point. But once you use it, you lose it. But if you have any left over by the time you get to level 2, you just wipe the slate clean and start off with 5 again. So it's like a resource management thing.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
So use them while you got them.
Right. Right. Don't feel afraid to use them, because you know you're just gonna lose them and just gonna wipe them clean. And the higher levels you get, the more force points you get. And force points aren't using the force; they're just, I don't know, tapping into your destiny or something. I don't know. So that's the way those work. So those are cool. So you all start off with 5. Jess, defense bonuses. So you've got these 3 defenses here,
Oh yeah.
and one of those little boxes, it says class bonus.
Oh yes.
Okay, you're gonna add a +1 to your reflex defense.
Okay, so in the class bonus box under
Where it says REF, you're gonna add +1.
in the box where your fingers on.
Yeah, where it says REF, yeah.
Got it.
And then if you look at your will defense, which is the WIL, you'll get a class bonus of +2.
+2.
And then Dylan,
And nothing for the
no,
fortitude.
nobles aren't particularly fordable. You're gonna get a +1 to your fortitude defense, and you also get a +2 to your reflex defense.
I put that in my total?
No, it's gonna be
Class bonus.
It says class bonus, yeah. So that's your class bonus.
That makes sense.
Yep. And yeah,
Cool. Constitution.
and yours should be on there, Bon. I'm sure you found it. You're a smart guy.
I think I know what I'm doing, but I'm not sure. It's all just a giant confusion.
It's very confusing. It's a very hard system. Okay, Jess.
Yes.
On the second page, there's this box that says, Feats. Okay.
Yes.
I want you to circle in the feat that says linguist.
Linguist. Got it. So just circle the box to the left of it. Correct.
Yeah. Is your intelligence at least 13?
It is. It's 15.
Awesome.
I think. Yeah.
Great. So you're going to go ahead and circle in. You're also going to circle in where it says weapon proficiency.
Proficiency.
And then you're going to write in the words on those lines, pistols and simple weapons.
Nice.
So, since I don't see accelerated strike on here for bonus feats, like all this type of stuff right here, good bonus.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll get to it. That's a good question, Bud.
Yeah, because I also got to build a lightsaber, which
Yeah, you're gonna start off with a lightsaber, which is cool.
Oh my god.
You think they?
But you don't build your
Appear
lightsaber
out of
until
thin
at
air?
least until I
Gotta
think
work
like
for it.
level 7.
oh,
You get to like build like a more advanced lightsaber, but you do start off with a lightsaber.
to just have a basic lightsaber. I'm just
Yeah.
really confused because I've never built a lightsaber in my life, so I'm just like, I don't know what crystals to put in. I don't know what's going on here.
I think you'll figure it out.
Balance, yeah, it'll just fit in my hands like a glove.
Part of your initiation, right?
Okay, 3D floor.
All right.
What are they called? Kyber
crystals.
Kyber crystals.
Kyber
Crystals.
Ooh, I knew something.
That was good.
Very nice, very nice.
Dylan, you're gonna start off with the following feats. You're gonna start off with shake it off. As long as hold on. What's your constitution?
14 plus 2 modifier.
Awesome, great. So you'll get shake it off. Shake it off.
Special combat actions.
No, under
That was for Kendra.
feats.
I'm sorry, what am I
On the
starting off with?
second page, you're going to circle in the bubble for wherever it says shake it off.
Look at that.
Look at that.
It's alphabetical.
We can't sing more than 5 seconds of it, so I think I already used it.
Sing the whole thing if I could.
And then under weapon proficiencies, there should be a bubble for that in the same spot. Probably at the very end. You'll circle in that bubble. And you're going to be proficient in pistols, rifles, and simple weapons. Look at that.
Look at that.
You're just too cool for school.
So I'm not proficient in a lightsaber then, huh?
Nope.
Not yet. Not yet.
Maybe later.
No.
I'm gonna have to make one from scratch.
I mean, if you guys all want to be Jedi, we could all be Jedi. It's not too late to turn back.
Well, you said we could dual class.
You can, yeah. You could always add Jedi later.
Yeah. Okay.
And just because you're not a Jedi doesn't mean you're not force sensitive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you.
I mean, I'd like to eventually be a Jedi, but I can work my way up.
You can work your way there. I like it. Great.
Yeah.
Hi, Tito.
Tito.
Hey, Tino.
Howdy, howdy.
All right, what's next? Starting feeds, towns. All right. So, Jess, I'm gonna give you this book
Mm-hmm.
because it's all about books today.
I love me some books.
I don't know if you still need this. Do you still need this?
I don't know that I need it.
I'm gonna work on you separate because you're special.
Okay.
Aw,
There's a lot more going
special.
on. I'm so
Rosenda,
confused.
I really like your name. I feel like I kind of want to use it like as my Star Wars name, so I'm considering it. Just FYI,
That's a good name.
if you're cool
I
with
like
it.
it.
It does sound very Star Wars like.
Wizards of Waverly Place hashtag is way more than Wizards of the Coast. So I'm gonna tag Wizards of Waverly Place.
Damn, Wizards of Waverly Place. Wasn't that the show that Selena Gomez was on?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was something to do with Harry Potter?
Why do I know that? I'm
Because
ashamed.
it's wizards.
I'm not ashamed at all. I had a little crush on her when I was growing up. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the people that look for this hashtag.
She's
Like, what the hell?
what's going
I
on?
mean, I guess she's cool.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
She can have my heart anytime she feels like. She just
Yeah.
can't keep it for very long. Because
At least she was wearing clothes to the Met Gala last night. That was nice to see.
I guess. You know, it's always different for every celebrity.
I know. It's true.
All right.
Honestly, I think it was just far too hot.
Am I gonna be able to finish mine so Kendra can get?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
see.
Should I?
We'll see.
Since I have to work on mine separately, should I just let her in?
Tito, you're a
Sure.
jerk.
What are you saying?
Credit Union for Gardeners, Rosenda.
Like Nusenda, but Tito. I don't think Rosenda's gonna appreciate that comment.
I am so sorry.
You don't have an Instagram, do you?
Just ignore Tito.
That's what we all do.
Tito is the name. Tito is the name of a dog. Oh no, that's Toto. But it's
Toto.
close.
It is close.
All right, Jess, I'm going to give you this sheet of paper. The font is very small.
Okay.
So that's because they had to fit lots of information on this tiny sheet of paper. The things that I have highlighted are available talents for you to take as a noble.
Okay.
For example, you could take the presence talent, which means you can use persuasion as intimidation as a standard action. I don't know. So instead, you can intimidate someone using persuasion rather than an intimidation.
Okay.
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 Or you could use bolster ally, which allows someone to heal.
Okay.
Okay. So you've got just. I know a lot of this isn't going to make sense. What you're going to pay attention to is just the highlighted things.
Okay.
And then just
How many do I get to choose?
Just one.
One.
And the prerequisites.
Choose wisely.
So, for example, some of these, for example, demand surrender requires at first
Hey,
you know
hey,
presence.
You don't have to use the weapon right.
You know.
All right, is that going to make sense?
Use whatever I want. Yes, it is. What
All
the
right.
heck are
Getting
you
maybe
doing,
half
Bill?
mass there. It's
You're
gonna-
trying to kill yourself.
It's like a metaphor for my life.
No comments.
No! I lost my arm.
I almost chose the lizard people.
Oh
They
my
they
gosh.
can regrow limbs.
No way.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
That's cool.
But also, I like being a badass who's just continuously going to get scars. Because they're not actually going to hit me. They're just going to get really close to me.
Inspire zeal. Sounds so cool.
All right, Dylan, here's your sheet. Same thing. Highlights only, and make sure to pay attention to the prerequisites. For example, some of these require the ones before them in order to purchase them. You get to pick one talent for yourself.
Got it.
All right, let's jump over to Jedi, because that's always more complicated.
I'm so scared.
All right. So, Bond, did you give yourself +1 class bonus to everything? So, Fortitude, Reflex, and Will Defense.
Fortitude. Yes.
Okay, cool. You're going to start off with lightsaber. We'll get to that in a little bit. You're going to start the feats that you start off with
Yeah.
are going to be force sensitivity, and then the 2 weapon proficiencies, lightsabers and simple weapons.
Correct.
Awesome. And then you get to choose a talent from a list, which I'll give you.
Oh, thanks, Derek. Is anybody gonna be a Bothan?
No Bothans.
No
Sorry.
Sorry, Derek, no Bothans. However, we do have a. What do we have?
gonna-
Say it.
Yeah, what are you?
I'm a Zabrax.
I'm a Twi'lek.
And I'm just a boring human, but
I'm gonna give her extra money for being a human.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna. But I'm gonna. And I'm gonna do bolster allies so that I can heal people. So.
We also have one more who's currently in another room because we're going to be switching out with her.
She will be picking a
Kendra
race.
will be deciding.
Yep.
She'll be choosing something
she's a
shortly.
parrot.
Yes.
Also, we are picking races from the core book.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
from the core book.
Though I did give them the option to use something from.
I didn't
the
feel
other
like you gave
literature.
me the option, but you know.
I, wasn't,
I know the
what was
words
other
came out of your
options
mouth,
you'd
but that's
given
not what
me?
your body said.
I'm sorry.
What was the other option you'd given me?
The Devornian or the Keldor?
Devornian.
Devornian.
I got a Devornian.
Thank you.
All right, and then Bon, you're gonna choose one talent off of this list. Same rules kind of apply. Highlighted. Yours is a little broken down a little bit more by Jedi Counselor, Jedi Guardian, Jedi Sentinel, or lightsaber combat.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I only get to choose one.
You get to choose one. If something doesn't make sense, you want me to explain it to you, I'll try. For the most part, we're just gonna be doing this on the fly.
What does this mean? Natural fringe savant. Natural 20 on skill check equals 1 extra force point for encounter. What does that mean?
Fringe savant. Fringe savant. Savants of the fringe.
It sounds cool.
It's
It does sound cool.
It's like you have Asperger's, like Scott. Just kidding, Scott.
No, he thinks he does. He thinks he has it.
So fringe savant.
He's right there. He really is
Whenever
right.
you roll a natural 20 on a skill check during an encounter, you gain 1 temporary force point. So those 5 force points that are kind of limited. If the force point is not used before the end of the encounter, it's lost. Yeah. So if you're in combat, if you're scaling a mountain, if you're trying to hack a computer, if at any time you roll a nat 20, you're going to get a temporary force point that you could just use, like, I would use it like almost immediately to give you an additional 1d6 to whatever your score is.
So that's what a force point does.
Right. So again, scouts are just good at like everything. They're not really good at any one thing. They're just really good at everything. So that would be an example of a skill that would kind of make you good at
It sounds like a really.
almost anything.
It sounds like kind of an OP benefit. No,
I think it's. Cool.
I think it's a great benefit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
I have fringe savant. Where do I write it?
It's gonna be under talents.
Got it. And it's a cool name.
Which talent did you choose, Miss Jess?
I chose bolster ally.
Great. And I think that it's got some healing stuff.
Sweet.
Awesome.
I am a.
Oh, if I roll a natural 20.
If you roll an
I'm never going to roll a natural 20. What the hell? I thought it was if I just rolled a d20.
You know, the more you say that, the less you'll do it.
You gotta
It's
roll
not
a
gonna
d20.
happen.
It's
So,
a
let me-
self-fulfilling prophecy.
It's not going to happen.
so you could be faster. You could choose long stride, which increases your speed by 2 squares. You could choose jury rigor, which allows you to re-roll any mechanics check to try and jury rig a repair. I don't really like that one. Let's see. If you use a run action, you get to run up to 5 times your speed. Normally you get to only run, I think it's 4 times your speed, so you get an additional math you got to do there.
Okay.
Does he get to do magic missile?
No magic missile. No automatic hit. I wish.
So only the ones highlighted, right?
Yeah, only the ones highlighted. You can use the other ones, but I don't have like the core rulebook, and I don't want to be jumping around a lot.
Copy. Makes it easier because I was just like a little worried. I was like, there's so much to read. There's just so much to read.
Like I said, if we like really love the system, we get really into it, and you're like, I just really want this one from the Knights of the Old Republic source book, I'd be like, cool, go for it. But
Okay.
to start off, we're gonna stick with the core rulebook.
There's a Knights of the Old Republic source book.
All right, Jess, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go ahead and roll some dice.
Okay. What am I rolling?
You're gonna roll 3d4, so triangles.
D4.
Yeah,
Triangle.
find some triangles.
Uno.
Pyramid.
Dos.
Pyramids, you're right.
Tres. And oh,
My
that's the
geometry's
wrong one.
terrible.
It's a D4.
1, 2. Give me 2 more. Because I don't see. Oh, there's a little green one right there. Okay.
Awesome. And
Quattro.
you're gonna roll them. And we're gonna do some math.
Okay.
So, not a great roll.
Okay.
6.
Mm-hmm.
So we're supposed to multiply this by 400, but because this will be your bonus, we're gonna multiply it by 600 instead. Does that sound fair?
Sure.
Awesome.
Man, mine only did not multiply that many. Mine was
No.
like my 100.
Yeah, Jedi are poor.
Okay.
You have no money.
All right. I was like,
I'll pop
damn.
it.
I'm a noble and I'm rich.
So you're gonna start off with 1,300 credits. So I think it's on the second page.
Oops, sorry.
Credits.
All right.
Yeah, where do you write credits?
Where I
Oh, there we
don't
see. I see.
see it. Oh yes,
It's down by dark
1,300.
side points, I think. Maybe no.
Under equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under equipment. Dylan, you're also gonna roll for some money. 3d4. And you're gonna multiply this value by 250. It's actually not too bad. We'll do it this way.
4, 5, 6, 7. Alexa, 7 times 250.
7 multiplied by 250 is 1,750.
Dang, he's real rich.
Rich kid. Alright, you rolling too?
He
I
already
rolled
did, I
mine.
think.
Yeah.
He's poor.
Yeah, I'm poor as heck.
He gets to start off with a lightsaber.
It's
but he
okay,
gets
it'll build
no
character.
It's
I've
true.
heard.
It's true. I mean, I'm also just a bad guy, so I might just fucking kill some people and get some money and be
Yep.
like,
Yep, steal.
man, it was a long
Cheat,
night at the
lie,
strip club.
steal. Do
Yeah.
what you gotta
All
Just
right.
don't steal my bikes. By the way,
Oh yeah.
if you're out there and you're watching, you're a bad person.
You should feel bad.
Don't steal bikes.
Don't steal
Okay,
bikes.
Lightsaber defense.
Yep.
Or
Don't
don't
steal
steal.
anything.
Yeah, okay.
Be a
little broad.
decent human being and don't steal things from nice people like us.
So what should I do? Lightsaber defense or throw? Or should I do?
Throw.
Yeah, just throw it.
Throw it.
Throw it. Okay. All right.
You get to
If
throw a
within 6
lightsaber?
you
That's
can
bad.
pull-
Like a boomerang.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll look him up for you. I'll
Does
see
it
what
come
the book
back?
says.
Does it come back?
Probably.
Yeah. You can pull back as a swift action with a DC 20 or a D20. Use the force.
So lightsaber throw. So you can throw a lightsaber as a standard action during combat.
Literally, I
Treating
could
it-
run and throw it farther than like it's.
Treating it as a thrown weapon, you're considered proficient with the thrown lightsaber. Normal range penalties apply. So the farther you try to throw it, the harder it's going to be.
Okay.
But it deals normal damage as if it was as if it were
God,
right next
it's
to them.
amazing. I'm totally using throw.
Yeah, throw.
Oh my gosh, lightsaber throw.
But
is
yeah,
just-
it does take a D20, so you have to roll with a dice challenge of 20, use the force check to get it back to you if you throw it more than 6 squares.
Okay, so just keep it within 6.
Yeah.
So.
Lightsaber throwing it is. Gosh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's see. What do I do next? Alright, we determine combat statistics. You guys already did hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Defense. Okay, so reflex defense is like in D&D, it's like your armor class. So it's the one you're going to use the most. So that's the REF. And that's going to be 10, which I think the 10's already written there.
Yeah.
Plus your hero level, which right now is 1. Plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
Plus your class bonus.
Oh my god. Tripping me up here. There's all kinds of math happening that
Do
I
I have
didn't
a class
expect.
bonus?
Yeah, you got a +1 to everything.
Everything, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was the misc +1.
Yeah, I don't think I have a class bonus for dexterity.
That's
the miscellaneous.
So the class bonus should have gone here, and that's what those
Yeah.
are.
Well, I thought that was a modifier. Oh, it's not a modifier.
No, your ability modifier, your ability, whatever that is, ability mod,
Wait.
are these.
How did I get these? I must have got that from somewhere.
No, I told you those.
Okay. Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, so these are your ability modifiers.
So no miscellaneous.
You don't have any miscellaneous.
2, 4, 5.
Do I don't
15.
have any miscellaneous either, right?
No.
Okay, cool. I was like, I put it in the wrong place then.
1,
That's cool.
Copy.
It's all good. You guys are good. Doing okay.
2, 3, 4.
I think Jess had a miscellaneous. I forget why. Did you?
I have a miscellaneous.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, parquet.
Okay, so
No.
you're level 1. Now just, what's your constitution bonus? +1. Right, +1 there?
And
And then
wisdom.
what's your wisdom?
That's supposed to be a +1, right? It's so tiny I can barely read it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now just add a cross. Plus
Okay.
the 10. And
Plus the 10.
total.
Yep.
So 10, 11, 12.
Nope.
No?
Total.
Oh. 12.
So when it says half level for skills, should we just ignore that for now? Or do we
Yes.
put 0?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It always runs down.
Okay. So 0 it is for now.
All right.
And there's nothing miscellaneous going on.
Nah, I don't think anyone has any miscellaneous. Miscellaneous would be, I don't even know, a size modifier. So if you were
Okay.
a large creature, I think
Okay.
you get an automatic bonus to
Okay.
reflex bonus. So yeah, just a quick overview. So reflex is like armor class. So if someone's trying to hit you, they're gonna roll against your reflex defense. If you have an environmental situation, like it's really cold or there's poison gas, that's fortitude defense. And then if someone's trying to manipulate you, that's will defense. So those are the 3 defenses.
Okay.
Great. Your damage threshold, which might be abbreviated on your sheet. Nope, it says damage threshold.
Yeah.
It actually says
Damage
what it's
threshold.
going to be there. It's just going to be your fortitude defense.
The total, right?
Yeah. Plus if you had a miscellaneous bonus, which currently you don't. So it's just going to be the same as your fortitude bonus.
Defense total.
Defense, yeah.
So right now mine is 12.
So your
that's low.
damage threshold is the maximum amount of damage you can take at one time while standing up.
Okay.
So regardless of how many hit points you have, if you ever take more damage than your damage threshold, you go unconscious.
Got it.
Cool.
All right.
All right. We got our base attack bonus, which is over here.
Okay.
All right. Jedi start off with a +1 base attack bonus.
Sweet.
Nobles, scouts, you guys start off with a 0.
Got it.
All right. Let's see.
Destiny points?
Destiny. We're not going to use the Destiny point system because it's just additional stuff for us to keep track of.
Okay.
Just quick overview. Destiny points. You guys would choose a destiny for yourself, like I don't know, redemption or corruption or something that you were kind of working towards.
Yeah.
And every time you worked towards that thing, you would get a destiny point that you could essentially use to like re-roll a die or automatically hit somebody.
Okay.
But we're not going to use destiny points because there's enough going on.
Okay.
Let's see what else is on this sheet. Alright, I think that's it on here.
Sorry.
Alright, so all you guys have a speed of 6. Your force points are 5. Destiny point 0. Now you guys are going to choose skills.
Okay.
So you can choose a number of skills that your particular class is good at, equal to your intelligence modifier plus a value. So in Bond's case, it was what?
2 plus
intelligence plus 2.
intelligence, yeah.
So that's the number of skills he could choose to be trained in. And I think that's where you just circle in where it says, well, maybe not. So actually, Bond, what did you do on your character sheet?
On my character sheet, I just marked them which ones I wanted.
Okay.
But I did not put trained or anything like that.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure if I should put anything there.
That's a good question. I think what we're going to do, just all have, can you steal that sheet? All those sheets.
All the sheets.
So I have things to make this a little easier. Alright, so the bubbles, you're going to bubble in all the skills that are listed as class skills.
Oh, okay.
And then you're going to choose... Oh, yeah. Some of you get way more class skills than others.
That's why. Yeah. I was like,
and then you guys are going to get to choose from the ones you guys bubble in to be trained.
Okay.
So we'll just start with you, Bond. Just go ahead and circle in all those real quick. And let me see if I can find it in another spot to speed things along.
You got skills.
You got skills.
There's a lot of skills and it's scary.
You're proficient in all of that?
No.
No.
These are things available to him.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to be trained in them, right?
Jess, I'm going to have you
Yeah.
bubble in some bubbles.
I'm ready for the bubbles.
I need you to bubble in where it says deception.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, knowledge all skills? That's a thing?
Yeah, so just go ahead and bubble all those knowledge blocks. I'm sorry.
There's 4
Okay.
knowledge blocks.
Yeah, so just bubble all those in, and then
I know.
if you choose to train in them, you're going to specify what exactly you know.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Man, I was gonna be like, what? You
You're
could just make
knowledgeable
that
about
one
everything.
thing? Yeah, I was like, how's that possible?
So deception, gather information,
Okay.
initiative,
Okay.
knowledge. You're going to bubble in all 4 of those.
Ooh, I'm knowledgeable.
Knowledge. Well, you have the potential to be. Perception, persuasion, pilot. Am I going too fast?
Just a little, a
Okay.
hair too fast. Persuasion and pilot.
Yep. Ride,
Mm-hmm.
treat injury,
Mm-hmm.
and use computer. So, Jess, of those, what's your intelligence modifier?
+2.
Awesome. You get to choose 8 of those.
8 of them?
Yes.
Okay.
And where it says trained, I want you to choose 8 of the ones you just bubbled in, and I want you to put a +5.
In all the trained boxes, wherever I choose.
Wherever you choose, right? And you get to choose 8. Okay.
All right.
Where do we write, like, scout and all that?
It's up at the top. Well, yeah, so because you're expected to multi-class, you would write scout level 1
Oh, got it.
at the top.
This pen's dying on me.
Dying.
Dead.
All right. Dylan,
Mm-hmm. I have it here, but I just don't see. Oh, yeah, I see it. I got it.
got it. Climb, endurance, initiative, jump. Does that match up?
Endurance initiative jump. Yeah, more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I gonna ever get to know what are in these knowledge
Yes.
brackets?
If you, so, are you choosing one of the knowledges to be trained in?
I'd like to be.
Great.
Yes.
I will tell you what your options are to be knowledgeable.
Okay.
It's like a... I don't know, Rosenda might have been offended. She hasn't responded back. She
Oh,
disappeared.
Thanks,
no.
Tito. It's all your
Tito.
fault.
Oh,
It's probably that she just signed off.
she probably just signed up.
It was from like 40 minutes ago.
Whatever. It's Tito's fault. Just kidding, Tito. We love you. We also love you too, Rosenda, even though we don't know you.
But we could love you. We
Yeah.
could get to that. Get to love you.
We could...
Oh, I do?
Go let me love
Look at
you.
that. I know Rosenda.
Mutual friends.
Oh, okay.
Good.
All right.
So your choices are bureaucracy. That's a mouthful.
It usually is.
Galactic lore, life sciences, physical sciences, social sciences, tactics, or technology. Rather than
God.
make you memorize those.
Thank you, because I started filling them in without.
So
realizing
under
there were so many
knowledge,
choices.
yeah, you're gonna choose the one. If you choose knowledge as one of your train skills, you have to choose what you want to be knowledgeable in, and those are your options.
Okay.
So I only get 4 because my intelligence modifier is -1.
I think you get more than
Oh,
that.
man.
Let me check.
At least you get.
Let me
Those,
check out.
I only get 2
5
skills.
plus intelligence.
I get 2 skills because I chose intelligence.
So
instead of
and your
intelligence.
intelligence modifier is what?
-1.
Oh, so you get 4. Yeah.
So I get to choose 4 of those.
Yeah, and where it says trained, you'll just put a +5 because being trained in them gives you a +5 to your.
Got it.
Alright, let's see.
Man, I'm really dumb for a jam.
I really should have used pencil for this, I
Don't.
realize, but whatever.
Kendra, can you get us another pencil from the desk,
Please.
please?
And possibly some whiteout if it's available.
We can
'Cause
do
Jessica's a dum-dum.
We can do cleanup later. We'll transfer it all over to electronic, and what we could actually do is we could post it
That's
to
a
the
good
color
idea.
circuit page,
Nice.
so people can read what we made.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ooh, I like
So people can yell at us for the choices we make.
these.
Yeah, that's more like it.
It's gonna be. Oh, look at these rolls. They should have done this instead of this.
It's all good.
I bringeth to the death wish pencil. Gracias.
Ooh, the
For
death wish
poorly
pencil.
death wish pencil.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, and I can't erase that, so I'm gonna have to use
So
it.
the language for the Zabrak are
Galactic
Zabrak.
lore. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cross out bureaucracy. 'Cause
I keep hearing Zach Braff.
That's who I
Pretty
am.
sure you guys are meaning to say Zach
So,
Braff.
it's a whole entire race of Zach Braffs. They just can't
Which
say Zach
wouldn't
Braff.
be a bad thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It's so nice. If somebody smiles, I mean, I nicknamed one of them JD because that's my special one. But after that, I don't care. It's gonna
Do you love that show too?
Oh,
That's
'cause
one of
it-
my favorites.
Oh my gosh, I used to be called JD because I used to love that show so
Aw,
much.
you
It was like I drank an apple tea. My first ever actual like legal drink was an apple teeny because we went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
He loves apple teen.
Yeah. My friends are like, Bon,
My buddy has
the
the
show is
sex-
ending.
My buddy has the sex bomb.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ugh, I want to get one so badly.
Sex gong, not
There's-
bong.
I mean, well, there's that too. Na 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 na. Just a little dance in the background.
So, Bon, if you want to fill in your ability modifiers,
Yes, yes.
did you do that already?
Yeah, the ones that I needed to.
So smart.
Except, well, because I have nothing in intelligence, I just put nothing there. It's just empty. It's a barren wasteland, just like it truly is.
I'm thinking that I will just make a character tomorrow,
Awesome.
and then I'll post it.
Sounds good.
Alright, 8.
I feel like
Leader
I feel like I
chosen.
should have had you do this, so that way I could have just thought all night and been like, yes, I shall read and be focused. Yeah, I may possibly redo. I'm not really sure.
That was knowledge.
Alright, do I need to
You have
tell
to
you
keep it.
what my
I'm curious.
+5s are?
No, I don't really care.
Okay.
So I don't know any of the races. I didn't like. I'm just like I don't know what to do here.
But
just
do you
do
see
all
where it
4.
says? Just
No,
see where
I
it
did
says
only 3.
ability modifier next to where it says trained.
Yes.
Okay, so that number, whatever's going to be in that box, is going to be the modifier for your whatever it says there. So for acrobatics, for example, it says Dex, D-E-X.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take your modifier for dexterity, and you're going to plug that value into the box where it says ability mod.
I can only be trained in 2 things.
So if the modifier for dexterity is +1, the ability mod would be +1.
The ability mod's going to be +1, yep.
Okay.
So you're just going to translate everything over.
So it's like D&D. So
Yeah, it's like
strength
D&D
is
that
+1, so then it would be +1 ability mod.
And then you'll just, Bon, you can go ahead and do totals if you want.
Okay. Oh well, I don't know about the trained or the skill focus or that. Do I just do cross?
So trained is what we just, is the ones you just chose.
So I just choose one of these.
You choose 2
Or
of them, right?
Yeah, I just choose 2 of them.
Yeah, you just choose 2 of them and you
Okay.
go +5.
Okay. Oh, +5 to whatever trained.
Yep, to whatever you choose to be trained in.
Okay. For 2.
and then you'll just add that to the ability modifier, and that'll be your skill bonus.
Copy. So using the force.
Yes.
It says here I can. Like, does using the power. Okay, so these like move objects, negate energy. When I'm in a fight.
So
You only need to
being
do it
force
once.
sensitive
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm.
allows you to use the force. In which case you can do certain force actions.
But does that use force points?
It does not.
Okay.
And force powers are different. You can only use force powers by taking a feat called force training. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
Okay. But I am force.
You are force sensitive. So you can take certain force sensitive actions. Moving things is not one of those, I don't think.
Yeah.
That's more of a force power.
Definitely a force power. Definitely.
Definitely. Manipulating minds, doing all that stuff are... yeah.
So, if I did choose use the force, it'd be one of those things where I'd just be extra competent in using the force power.
Yes.
Okay.
Jess, did you choose to use the force by any chance?
Oh,
I don't think that's an option for you, right? No.
Use the force.
No.
For what?
Nothing.
Use the
it
force
was
for?
not. I mean, it's there, but it's not bubble. It's not bubble.
It's not bubbled. All right. Great.
It's not bubble.
Dylan, can I see that sheet?
Unfortunately.
I'm just going to use that to supplement for the book for a moment.
I wish it was bubbled, but it ain't.
Okay.
I can't.
Acrobatics.
And I won't.
You want the book?
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Now I remember.
Okay.
What'd you choose, Dylan?
Endurance, initiative, perception, stealth,
You're brilliant.
and half of level, and it rounds down, so it's 0.
Mm-hmm.
He said rounds down, right?
Yep. Yeah, so you're not going to get any half-level bonus. You'll just get the ability bonus plus any trained bonus.
Okay, skill focus and skill bonus. Skill bonus?
No skill focus. It's skill focus. So skill focus is a feat you guys can take later,
Okay.
and it allows you to be even better at it. So
There's
you-
also a skill bonus column. It's the far left. Oh, that's
that's the
what it
total.
equals. That's a total.
Yeah. Sorry.
7. Do we fill all of these in?
Yeah.
Or just the ones that we picked?
For the
You're going to
ability
fill
mod.
them all in.
Woo!
Because it'll make it easier when you're actually rolling dice.
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
But for the trained, we just do the ones that we're trained in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ability modifier.
Okay.
Alright. Then you guys get to select feats. So you've got standard actions.
Hold on, wait. I picked these ones.
Oh, womp womp womp.
Hey, I think I
We're not that
walk
kind
away
of
now.
channel.
It's gotta.
Yet.
Yes.
We may have to resort to that to get viewers, so.
It might happen.
My feet aren't that cute, so I'll have to use Kendra's.
I don't actually have feet. They are just things that resemble feet.
Are they webbed?
Well, they're foot-like structures.
Oh.
Yeah.
Structures.
They serve the purpose.
I'm glad that they get you from A to B.
Yes.
That's really all that matters.
So you guys have got kind of standard actions you can do using your skills. Then you have talents, which are class-based. Then you have feats, which anyone can learn, and they're like additional stuff you guys can do.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a lot. Feats.
So much.
It's so much. There's so much stuff.
Feats of fancy.
It's so convoluted.
Oh, double attack, triple attack.
Guys, I'm a linguist. Woo.
Alright, let me pull up a feat list for you guys. I'm sure I got one around here somewhere.
Martial arts.
That would be badass.
Oh, so I actually have to choose some knowledge that
You don't.
I have to choose
You
knowledge.
don't have to, because
No,
you're not. Only if you're trained in it.
Yeah.
If you want to be trained in knowledge, you can choose it.
Got it.
All right.
I was like, all skills. I just don't want that. Can I just make that happen?
So this
I'll
is
be
what you wanted?
Both of them into
I
all
have a total
skills.
for every one of them.
Yes.
Got it.
Thank you. That looks beautiful.
Okay.
And Jess, you actually got to choose an additional skill. I'm sorry, because you're a human.
Oh.
Nice. That's her +1 for
Well,
being
that's just the part. That's in the book.
Oh,
I
okay.
gave her more money because I
An
wanted her to
additional
be human.
skill, or just so I just
You get
bubble in an additional.
No, you get
thing?
trained in an additional skill.
Oh.
Another +5 somewhere.
I know you probably already used.
So I
like,
get
the whole list.
9 instead of 8.
Yeah.
Is what you
I
say.
got 4. Jesus.
It's okay. You're better than Bond.
I shouldn't have made myself
I got
stupid.
2. I have 2. I'm really dumb. I
What
should
does
have
ride mean?
I didn't have one good
What?
stat. I just have like,
Ride. Is
So
it
you,
dexterity?
piloting, I think, is like space travel versus ride. It could
Should.
either be like riding beasts, or I could look it up, but it could also be like riding
Terrestrial vehicles.
That's my guess, but
Okay.
you know what? This is fine. At least I'm not trying to min-max things. That would
yeah, there you go.
that would have like screwing with my brain nonstop.
So ride is riding a mount, so a
Okay.
creature.
I'll
Nice.
do persuasion. Why not? I'll just be very persuasive. I like that. I like that better than deceptive.
Yeah, I'm a shifty fucker. It's just what I do.
All right, so everyone's gonna get to choose a feat from the list of bonus feats at the end of their skill or at the end of their class. So, for example, Dylan, you chose a scout. So at the very end, there's a list of bonus feats here. That's the list available to you for feats.
And you
You
get to
choose
choose
one, and the description of feats are back here somewhere. Just look for the little thing that says feats. There's one big list of them. Okay. Here's a feat list. It's just a list of them. I don't know what your particular class.
I have patience.
Okay.
It's not one of my skills,
Just,
but
Well, we could. We
it's
actually.
one of my skills.
I'll
Oh,
just use my
yours.
book, or not my
Like
book.
as a
Your
person.
phone.
I'll phone it up and look it
Well,
up.
actually, if you want. So, Bon, if you want to use a force power,
Yeah.
you would have to choose the feat force training.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Just
Force
fish.
training.
Is that like a metal band
I
or
think.
something?
Hold on. Let me
And
look
do I get
Uh,
one, or how many
record
do I
label.
get?
You get
Is,
it's like plus your
Yeah, it's
wisdom.
ran by the guy
modifier or
that
something.
my
created
wisdom.
Converge.
Hold on, let me
Okay.
look it.
And
Yeah, so force
uh,
training.
Jamie's friend is on that record label. Or boyfriend.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
first of all, did you choose training and use the force?
Jamie.
On
Are
your
you talking about
skills?
Jane?
Jane.
On my
yeah.
skills, I chose use the force. Yes.
So as long as you have training and use the force and you're force sensitive, you can take force training as a feat, which allows you to learn force powers equal to 1 plus your wisdom modifier.
Wait. So is it just use the force, or what else do I have to use?
On the second page,
Yeah.
where it says feats, you'll just bubble in where it says force training.
Okay. Force
And
training.
you get to take that multiple times. That's why there's like multiple bubbles next to it.
Cool. Okay.
And every time you take it, you get to choose a force power equal to 1 plus your wisdom modifier. So what's your wisdom modifier?
2. So it's
So you get to choose 3 force powers.
yes.
Great. And I've got a list of force powers for you.
Yes. Oh.
Living out your dreams, huh?
Oh, I'm so excited. This got really real, guys. This got really real. And how many uses do I have of them?
So
Yes.
force powers you can use pretty much as many times as you want to.
That is beautiful.
That is beautiful. So again, same as before, I've highlighted the ones that are in the core rulebook. This is the one thing where if you see something that's like super badass, you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
So if I need that in my life,
I need that in my life. Feel
Yeah.
free to choose it.
okay,
So that's kind of
I will figure it out.
yeah. And Jess, look, I'm so prepared.
You are always so prepared.
How did I get this good?
I really don't know, but
All right. So here's
never
the
ceases to impress
big
me.
long list of all the feats that are accessible to you.
Okay.
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 Looking at that list, you're going to choose 2, because you're a human, you get to choose 2 feats that are highlighted off of this list.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So limited to what's on the stapled copy of stuff. You get to choose 2 feats off the other thing.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna try to do that.
Go
Let's see.
ahead and try.
I get to choose. You said 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And people think out loud, so.
Oh yeah,
quiet.
you're absolutely right.
Oh, yeah.
Skill focus. One of your skills is particularly well honed.
Like him. He's doing it right
Plus
now.
5 competence. He wanted me to do that.
Oh, force lightning.
Kidding.
Oh, force lightning.
Bantha rush. Sounds
I
weird.
want it. I want it.
Skill focus, skill trained.
Is there a prerequisite for Force Lightning? Does it say?
You trained in a new skill to choose one trained skill from your list.
Target hits 8d6 damage. Move.
To be selected multiple
No,
times
no.
each time you
Great.
It's if it's only if like if it misses, it's half damage and doesn't move the condition track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Go for it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just had a mini-gasm of happiness.
Exotic weapon proficiency.
So if you're not proficient in a weapon and you use it,
There's some kind of, I think it's a -5 or something to your attack roll.
I can become proficient in lightsabers.
Is that what it says?
I can get weapon proficiency and then pick a lightsaber.
Whoops.
Okay. There's no prerequisite, like
Careful while you swing that
use
thing.
the Force or anything?
Not that no. If you will the weapon in which you're not proficient, you take a -5. Oh, I see. It tells you the normal and then the special. You can gain this feat multiple times. Each time you take the feat, it applies to a different weapon group. You cannot take exotic weapons as a weapon group. Instead, you must select the exotic weapon proficiency feat. That's a different feat. I want to be trained in a lightsaber. I want to be able to use one. Am I going to be able to use it? That's what it looks like.
I'm definitely going to be proficient. I definitely want to have martial arts.
I just want to look up lightsabers real quick.
Okay.
Could sever someone
in
from the force?
Strong in the
Sever.
force.
I can sever the force from someone, so someone could be not
Just take
force
it away?
sensitive anymore. Yeah.
Did you watched Avatar, right?
Yeah.
Or it was Korra in Legend of Korra?
Kill her.
Yeah.
Just destroyed her.
Tell me strong in the force is on here.
10 force bonus on jump checks and speed
It
increase
isn't.
by 2 squares with surge. I don't know if I should negate energy. So would negate energy negate a attack from like an energy blast?
Yeah, so the picture they use for negate energy is Darth Vader in the dining room on Bespin when Han Solo shoots him and he's just like,
Nice.
No.
that's negate energy.
Oh
So
my
cool.
gosh. Oh my gosh. So definitely gonna use negate energy.
So if somebody tries to do this to you,
Yeah.
you just go.
No,
Stop it.
yeah, if you want to be
I was
proficient,
gonna do that. I was going. You're so disgusting.
Dylan, if you want to be proficient in lightsaber, you're more than welcome to. My only caveat is lightsabers are really expensive.
Yeah, they're 1,500.
Oh, I plan on killing somebody.
I
I plan on killing a Jedi.
Okay.
Or you.
Uh,
Oh,
we
what if for some reason you can't use it, you're knocked out or
Oh
something?
my
You could take
gosh.
your weapon and use it.
Look,
Okay.
no,
I'm getting
I will
confused
shock
here.
you before that.
Oh, I thought you were on board. Nope.
So lightsabers cost 3,000 plus. There's gonna be some additional modifiers to the cost because they're difficult to obtain, but
I'm more than halfway there.
It really depends. I don't know if I'm gonna like a character or not.
My character?
Yeah, because what are you? You're a little girl, right?
I'm 17.
I guess you're about as adult as I would be. So
Yeah.
no, yeah, I think that'd be fine.
If you aren't okay with it, you're misogynistic. So you got two choices.
I'm part of the dark side. I don't give a shit if I'm misogynist or not. No one touches my shit.
Where do I put this?
so there's a couple boxes for feats.
Bonus feats.
Force lightning.
Got
So
it.
you're just gonna bubble in whatever one you choose.
This is dark
Weapon
rage.
proficiency, lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
Fuck yeah.
Gain +2 rage bonus on melee attacks, on rolls,
Having
and
some
damage.
issues. Let's see.
So if I roll a DC 20 or higher than 20, then I get a +4 to to my attacks and
Let me know when you're
And my
done so I
roll?
can
That's
use
what it
that.
says.
'Cause I'm
holy
What are you
shit.
against?
That
Human.
is so dirty.
So the one thing about this system versus Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition
Yeah.
is like 20 is like
Is
the
it
top,
by class?
right?
Yeah.
So like if you're setting a difficulty
Oh, it's by-
modifier, 20 is like
by
pretty
class.
high,
Yeah.
25 is like really
25 is
high.
like extremely high.
Right. This is different. 20 is like hard but not impossible.
Okay.
30 is like heroic. 35 is like impossible.
Yeah, like a battle strike. If I pass a DC of 20 or higher, it's plus 2d6, and 25 is 3d6.
All the numbers are inflated in this system. They're huge.
Gosh. Well, yeah, I guess so because the damage you're doing and the amount of people you're fighting. It's a space battle. It's a space opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And none of it's scaled. So like
What you doing here?
I don't know off the top of my head, like if you get hit by like the Millennium Falcon, it's like a 12
Choose
D8 or
one
something. Like,
of
Oh my
these.
gosh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He said 2. I get because
Oh, 2.
Yeah, she gets 2 feet.
I get 2 of these, and then they're explained in the back. Okay.
Ooh, what's exotic weapon proficiency?
I don't know. That sounds cool though.
Yeah, it
So
does
she can
sound
use
cool.
an exotic weapon.
Let's find out what those are.
Yeah, there's an equipment section somewhere.
There's equipment, and then let's look at the.
Okay.
Feats.
So for force lightning, it says it's one target.
Such as a
in,
bowcaster or atlat.
Do they use an
Level.
abbreviation?
LOS.
Line of sight.
Exotic.
Line of sight.
Do you
and
want to
6
look
square
at that, or
feet.
am I just wasting your time?
UTF is
No, it's fine.
Use the force.
okay. Use the force versus target's
I mean,
ref.
I'm gonna have to
reflex.
buy those, right?
Reflex save.
Or
So you would
steal
so
it, or
for that
take it from
attack,
somebody.
You would roll.
Exotic
You wouldn't
weapons.
roll an attack. You'd roll use the
An
force.
atlat.
Oh, okay.
An amphistaff cesta.
Oh.
Oh, I guess it's just those three.
Okay. All right.
Oh, lightsabers aren't exotic weapons.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Separate.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that gives me 3 options. It's not
You
really-
can just go around light
Learn more languages. Maybe.
Force lightning everywhere.
Force, I wanted
There's
to
like
take
no
out my
reason to.
Yeah, I would never even
So
actually use
true.
my saber.
So
I'd be like,
just
I mean, if you want to use it, go for it.
Yeah,
I just
right.
like give it to her and
Just
just be
Weapon
like,
finesse. Weapon
"And I'm just gonna keep
proficiency,
doing this."
weapon
Like,
proficiency,
pew,
weapon
pew, 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 pew. You know what? You can actually use my lightsaber because most
Yeah?
of the time I'm gonna be using like my light sensitivity to everything. I'm gonna be lightning bolting everything.
All right, then I'm using your lightsaber.
pew, pew,
I'm
pew.
gonna borrow it when you're sleeping.
I'm gonna do. What is melee defense?
Probably block somebody that's
Yeah,
trying
probably
to
gives you
hit
an
you.
additional boost to getting hit from up close.
There's weapon proficiency is probably kind of cool if you ever want to switch up your weapons.
It's true. Want
And
to
then
try
there's
something
weapon
different?
proficiency rifles.
And weapon finesse. What is weapon finesse?
Oh.
How is weapon finesse different from weapon?
Find out.
So
Efficient.
sever the force. Like,
So-
can you define what the fuck that actually means?
Using dexterity instead of strength.
Probably.
That's a good point. I'm not sure what it says.
Weapon
I'm not
finesse,
sure.
your
It's
special
probably
skill
more.
using weapons that one that can benefit as much from dexterity as from strength. Is that
Yeah.
what she just said?
That's what you just said.
Literally what you just said.
Is that from
Damn.
D&D also?
Well, finesse weapons, you can
Yeah.
use dexterity
okay.
instead, yeah.
Weapon focus. You choose a single exotic weapon or weapon group. You're proficient in a particular kind of weaponry, and you can choose any of these
I need to read this again. You're especially skilled at using weapons.
from
One
dexterity.
that can benefit as much from dexterity as from strength. So, like, any weapon I can be good at is what that's trying to say.
No.
What would you choose?
What is it trying to say?
Well, you already chose force lightning, right?
Yes.
Let me take a look at the list.
You want to ask
Okay.
Justin?
I was gonna give you
Uh,
both of these.
I don't need that.
Okay.
I kind of like. They're so good.
I haven't even read the other ones because if I do, I'll get super excited. Like I just, some of them I'm like I'm just trying to hold off being too excited for.
So negate energy is fun, but you just have to remember to use it.
Yeah. So if someone like tries to shoot at me,
Right.
then I have because it's a reaction. So
Yeah, I really like passive abilities for the most part because you don't have to remember them, right?
yeah.
Mind trick is good.
What are some good passive ones? Because I don't have any passive ones. Negate
Yeah.
energy and force lightning. I have the ability to choose because it's 2 plus. I have 2 because of my wisdom and 1 because of why.
You just start off. It's 1 plus your wisdom modifier.
1 plus wisdom. Okay. And each time I level, it's plus my wisdom.
So every time you take that feat.
Oh, okay. Every time I take that feat.
Yeah, and you get to take a feat. I think it's every odd numbered level.
Okay.
So you be able to take any feats again until level 3.
Okay.
And if you want to, you could take the force training feat again, and then you get whatever your wisdom modifier is at that point plus 1.
Okay. Gosh. Star Wars is like, I'm so curious because I've never played it before, and I've never dealt with this universe. So
It was really fun last time. I was force sensitive.
Nice.
So I was force sensitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're the only one, but I don't think Oh yeah, you kept
I
trying to
kept
use
trying
your
it as
ability.
well. I think I got it
You got
once.
it very last, the
Yeah.
very end.
Yeah.
You kept trying to move stuff, and people were like, "Shut up!" And you kept failing.
Just gonna keep
At the
do it.
very end, you managed to like
Stupid
float a
dummy.
holocron across a room or something.
So where
That's
do we
great.
put these on here? Oh, we just filled them in.
Fill it in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Devastating
I'm
power.
gonna do surgical.
None of them are like.
I'm gonna do surgical
devastating
expertise
power?
as one, just so I can perform
It's not
surgeries
logic.
on people because I think
It
that's
said
kinda cool.
secret. I don't understand
And then-
secret.
I don't understand. I don't know how force secrets. I don't think you have access to force secrets yet.
Gosh. I definitely don't as a beginner. No.
So I mean, far seeing is kind of cool. You essentially get to use the force against a target's will defense, and you can see where they are. So it doesn't have to be someone near you. Let's
Okay.
say, for example, you want to know where Emperor Palpatine is. You could use the force against Emperor Palpatine's will defense. You can know like where he is. If you roll high enough, you can know exactly like who's around him and.
So that's really good information seeking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably choose a skill that helps everyone. It's like,
What about one where you can like
The mind trick's in here.
mind trick?
mind trick. You want
Jedi mind trick.
Right.
Jedi mind trick? Are we gonna need it? Do you think so?
I'm done.
To
I
convince
chose
somebody?
melee
Charming someone.
defense
So we think we're
and
charming enough.
surgical expertise.
We don't need to be charming
Perfect.
enough. If you have that.
That's true. That's true. We don't need to be charming if I can use
No.
that. That is true.
Here, Bon, if you want to use the book, it might be easier because there's less shorthand.
I
Unless
think
you've already
I've
chosen.
decided.
Okay.
Yeah. I've decided on mind trick.
All right. Good job.
I
everybody.
have a name.
You're already naming your character?
I am.
They're dead.
They've died. They've died a terrible, terrible death.
So I always name my characters either as crappy puns, like my D&D character is Mom Cheadle. My last Star Wars character was... What was it?
It was the one from Knights of the Republic. No.
No. It was a girl with a dragon tattoo mixed with another name, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, it was like Lisbeth something, right?
Something like that. And then this one is Lyra Jade, who is it's an homage to Lyra Belacqua or Lyra Silvertongue from The Golden Compass. I name them after strong female characters.
Well, look at you. Aren't you just clever?
Lyra Jade.
What is mine gonna be?
That's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't picked
Almost
out mine
done.
yet.
We're so close. We're like this close.
Should I negate energy? Gosh.
Well, you'll be able to choose more as we level up.
Yeah.
I think every 2 levels or something.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It'll work. It'll work.
All right. You're good. You're okay. You're powerful enough.
I'm powerful enough. I mean, my rolls are going to be terrible, so this is perfect for me. Just never be able to use them.
All right. Now we just have to choose equipment, and we'll be good to go.
Lightsaber.
Yeah.
Can't
Definitely lightsaber.
afford a lightsaber.
I'm so close.
So unfortunately,
Everybody give you money. If you all give me your money, we could have 2 lightsabers in the group. Give me.
give me your money.
I have. Well, how much money do you have?
I have 1750. I need 1250.
Do you really want a lightsaber? Hold on. Let's figure this out.
Oh, that's pretty
So
close.
close. She'd only have to give him 50. Well, we'd have no money to spend. It'd be so much.
We'll have all Jess's money. Actually, what's your character's name?
Oh yeah, you're rich. Oh, I'm sorry.
You have a
Yeah,
human
it's
name.
your
Your name's Bob.
No.
Not Bob.
Your name's Bob.
Bob White.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Bob
choose
Hoskins.
a Japanese name if I can find a pretty one.
Okay.
Japanese female names.
I'm gonna name
Like
my
you're
guy
following
Perry.
in words.
What is? I don't know what to call them.
Get him on his face.
What do you want me
Zabrak.
to do
You
here,
can
buddy?
just look up
Switch sides.
Zabrak.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to do. We're almost done.
That's fine.
Zabrak names.
All right. So actually, you cannot buy a lightsaber
Okay.
to start off.
All right. All right. That's fine.
I
I
regret.
plan on stealing one anyways.
Regret to inform
It's
you.
true. It's true.
However, you can buy the following items.
Oh, we have to use our funds.
Yes, using the money that you have. So I don't have extra sheets. You guys are gonna have to share. You
Yeah.
have to be nice.
Well, I was just gonna take a picture of it.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
I'll do the same.
Melee weapons. If it says anything like licensed or restricted, let me know, because then we have to do a calculation to figure out what the actual cost is.
Okay.
Because you end up having to pay for the license of the item.
Got it.
So all blasters require a license to actually carry. So it's going to
Wow.
modify.
It's like
It's
the
going to
real world.
modify the cost.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So blasters, and then I think armor's back here somewhere. So have fun.
How do we know if we can wear armor? We have to be proficient in it.
You have to be proficient in.
Got it.
Otherwise,
we
do I
get-
have a lightsaber or no?
There's
You have
armor,
a
light,
lightsaber,
light,
so
medium,
you
and
get to just
heavy.
add that to your equipment.
That's an automatic. Okay, I was about to be really scared because I was like, I'm really, really poor.
So what I would do is I would write down your equipment just for now under equipment
That makes
on the
sense.
second page, and maybe write down the weight, and then if we have time today, we'll fill out the rest of the weapon statistics, like your attack and your damage and all that stuff later.
Got it.
But just focus on just writing it down and figuring out the monetary value of the item. And yeah, you don't have to pay for the lightsaber bond. You
Oh,
get that
that's
for
beautiful.
free.
That saves so much of my.
I'll just carry it for you.
Yeah, you're my holder.
Ooh, double lightsaber.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, could it be a double lightsaber?
There are double lightsabers.
Oh my gosh.
No, it can't be.
Alright.
It's 7,000.
It'll be down the road. That's down
You
the
can
road.
build yourself a double lightsaber.
Yeah, that'll happen right now. I just have a lightsaber. It's gonna be
I'm
red.
sure even Maul started off with a single blade lightsaber.
It's true. It's true.
All right, so I'm Kiko.
Kiko.
Kiko. Sounds a lot like... Can I have a niece named that or something?
Nope, Kiyomi. And
Oh, my grandmother.
Kylie. Your grandmother's name is
Kiko.
Kiko.
You're just Kiko.
I'm just Kiko. But I should probably have a last name.
Humans are easy.
Yeah, true.
Choose whatever you feels like.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you
Does
like.
have to be a
pick a
weird-
weapon or something.
Yeah.
So Jess, so you're proficient
Yeah, you can pretty much use my
in
weapon.
pistols, right?
Like
Yes.
I have zero
Alright,
use
so
for
give
it.
me that book.
No, that's not true.
So I have to choose
have
a
force
type
lightning,
of
and I
pistol.
can use it
Yeah.
for free. And it's
For
8d6.
Oh, is it stronger than your weapon?
I don't know how strong is a lightsaber. It's 2d8. So out of 2d8 instead of 8d6.
8d6.
Yes.
Unlimited.
That's what lightning is.
That's not that's not fair.
Like, I've been able to kill people. I'm not doing this. Just it says uses, but
8d6?
8d6.
We don't even have
If they pass,
that many dice.
if they pass, or if I pass their if they make a save, then it's only half that.
That's still crazy. It's still 46. I'm using your lightsaber. I'm just gonna buy like a dart and then just use your lightsaber.
Wait, do you have the thing is though? You have like proficiency in it.
Yeah.
You do?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I added. I chose
That's
that I'm
true, that's
proficient
true.
in it.
All right, yeah.
Alright, Jess, do you want
We'll
a
just switch off and be
blasting
like,
pistol, a
Like, I'm
sporting
really-
blasting pistol,
Until I can afford my own.
Yeah, I just
Or
have a
a
headache right now. Just go ahead and use it.
hold out blaster pistol? The difference, well, the holdout pistol is technically illegal, so it's going to be extra money. A blaster pistol is like this big. It's about $500. It's going to do the most damage of all the pistols.
Okay.
Does 3d6.
Okay.
That's it. It's just these two pages.
Or you can have a
Yeah.
That's a lot of weapons.
sporting blaster pistol that does 3d4. It's less expensive. It's only $300.
Wait, is there more pages to the weapons, or is it just the 2 pages?
Yeah, so that was just melee weapons.
Oh, okay.
There's ranged weapons and
Yeah, I only know how to use melee
whole
weapons.
stuff. There's explosives and there's a whole armor too.
Oh shit! I need to look through all this.
I totally forgot about that.
So you said the blaster is most effective, but
The
it's
blast-
big.
It's slightly bigger.
There's a lot of
and
It's 500.
500. Okay.
You can afford 500 for a blaster pistol.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Blaster. I'll take a blaster.
All right. So add blaster pistol under equipment.
And then I gotta take my credits down.
Subtract 500.
Blaster.
Lame.
Lame. Lame. Stupid.
Stupid.
useful. Yeah, I forget how armor proficiency works. There, I'll look at it.
Is anybody even proficient? I'm not proficient.
In armor? I don't have any armor proficiencies.
I'm, yes,
You are?
in a pistol, and I have a blaster pistol.
No, are you armor proficient?
Armor proficient?
None of us
No.
have armor proficiency.
I'm not sure if there is.
I have melee defense,
So
but
it's not going to matter.
oh,
Should I just have the spear to feel better? I don't like spear or quarterstaff. I don't know.
To feel better.
I feel kind of bad. Just like not point. I just point at them. That's just kind of there's no oomph to that. I feel like there's no
You could
character.
like use your spear and like have it jutting out like a wizard.
So Justin, I don't know what size of pistol and rifles I can use. I don't remember. I don't know if they're
So what?
medium, large, or
So what are you
tiny or
proficient
small.
in?
pistol, rifle, simple, and lightsaber. I don't know what the simple is. It simple for all of them, or
Not simple weapons. I think are like archaic weapons.
or like these?
Are those? Yeah.
Okay, so pistol and rifle, I can choose any size. Is what it's saying.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, got it.
So for feats, we only get 1 feat, right?
You get one. Yeah.
Is that beating? Okay. I was because I just remembered. I forgot. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, and you should have had bonus feats as a Jedi.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
Yeah, I'm not sure what those are off the top of my head.
because I had 4 sensitivity.
Oh, let me look it.
Okay.
I'm sure I have somewhere.
Obviously, weight is going to be an issue, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
but not. I mean, not initially. There's no way you guys can possibly weigh yourselves down initially, but over time, weight will become an issue.
Okay.
I forget what your total encumbrance is, but
Waiting for a double or a triple attack in there.
so you're starting feats were 4 sensitivity,
Okay.
and then just weapon proficiencies with lightsabers and simple weapons.
Okay. Cool.
That was it.
Copy. Perfect.
So, looks like Ion is so Ion's good against mechanical, right?
I think
But people can block Ion.
something like that's the way KOTOR worked.
Okay. Okay, yeah. That's my knowledge of it.
So if I have 2 weapons, say I have 2 stun batons, I'd only be able to attack with 1.
Is
yeah,
it
I'm
a
not
two?
sure.
Is it two-handed?
Does it say like two-handed or anything?
No. It just says available. Yeah, it just says small. It's a small, simple weapon.
It's a baton, so you can probably hold 2.
Yeah. But can I attack with both?
Yes, you can attack with 2 weapons. Let me look it up though,
Okay.
because there is a way to do it.
Ooh, there's like illegal weapons. Oh, licensed. I see.
I like how there's like descriptors of the lightsabers too. I might have to take a picture of that real quick.
Oh, come on, I know it's in here. Attacking with 2 weapons. Unarmed attack, weapon range, attack opportunity, coup de grace, feint.
Because I'll literally just yell, "Little one, use this," and I'll just throw out 2 stun batons and be like, "I'm just joking." Yeah.
What's this?
Sure, it's in here.
Rate of fire S and then rate of fire SA. Short. No.
Yeah, it auto and single.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So semi-auto is going to be the SA, semi-automatic.
Got it. Maybe one of these 3d8s. This one's 150 more.
And then you sent us the links to get the books, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and everything's it's all online PDFs. Super simple. I just save them in my Google Drive, so I have them wherever I go.
Yeah, because they're old at this point, so people just like there's very, very little use for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Combat statistics, range. I know I saw it somewhere.
So I'm either going to get a heavy blaster pistol, which is actually a medium pistol, or medium size. And it has a rate of fire of S, so single.
Mm-hmm.
Or a blaster carbine. It's an inaccurate weapon. This weapon cannot fire at targets at long range. Oh, as is blaster pistol. Not too long range. Costs 150 more, does the same amount of damage, and it has a rate of fire of SA, so semi-automatic probably.
Yeah, I think you can switch between the two. Does it say S, A?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can, as an action, you can switch from single shot, which is where you're targeting the one person, to automatic. It just changes your modifier. Don't exactly remember how.
And then there's availability for both of them. Blaster pistol being military and blaster carbine being restricted, which means it might cost more.
It's going to cost more, yeah. So if you flip to like a couple pages before that, before all the weapon tables, there's going to be a table at the top. It's going to say restricted and stuff,
objects.
and then it's going to have a multiplier.
Okay, so if it's restricted, it is black market cost is multiplied by 3. So it's 3 times the cost.
I lied. It's going to be that percentage value. That's the fee.
10% of the cost, so it's the cost
plus 10%.
So it's this times 1.1.
So what's the cost?
900, so it's 990.
990, yeah.
Ooh, boy, that's an expensive weapon.
Most of my money. But it's a pretty cool weapon though. It's a 3d8 automatic.
I mean, gotta pick your battles.
that'd be
I don't know
good.
about that.
We don't have any ranged. Oh, I can't fire long range, but I can fire at short and medium.
I mean, I am ranged. I'm giving you your close range.
I'm close range? Oh, because of my... Are you serious? You're serious?
Yeah, I'm seriously going to let you use my lightsaber. Yeah, I'm probably going to let you use it all, like, majority of the time, because I'm probably just going to use the...
Force lightning.
Force lightning the majority of the time.
And Force Lightning, how far does it go?
6 squares.
6 squares.
Okay, so that's
as long
not...
as you can see them.
Yeah, line of sight.
So I need to find out how far blaster carbine can shoot. Pistol, blaster sporting, blaster rifle. It's a rifle.
Oh, you have to be dark side to use it.
Oh, darn. How will that ever...
So all of you start off with 0 dark side points. All you have to do is do something shitty, and I'll give you a dark side point.
Oh.
Sweet. Okay.
There you go, Bond. Just keep doing shitty thing after shitty thing.
I look for a
You'll
child
be
and I snap its neck.
Sith
I
Lord
don't know what it's
That'd be like 5 dark side points. You're well
I'm just
on your way.
really angry from the trip I've been on.
I'm gonna do it. Why not?
Yeah. There's no way I could ever be a good Jedi. It's just never going to be a way for that to happen. Now, a great Jedi, possibly. Possibly that could be a thing. But good, never.
Aww. But what if I was like, you have to be good or else I'm going to kill your family?
Well, Moria says
Yeah, that'll make
super
you good,
dark
right?
side, dude. Super dark side. Moria says super dark side.
Oh, Mariah.
Oh, is Mariah? Mariah.
Mariah!
That's
Mariah
his
says-
wife.
Yay!
Oh, okay, yeah. She says
Mama.
murder.
She
I
says murder. I always knew it, Mo. I always knew
I knew
it.
you were dark.
Air 5.
Just kidding.
All the murder. Killing things, always fun.
Yeah. It's
Says
always
if it's
fun
good or
when
bad.
you can pretend to do it and not actually do it.
Yes. That is always good.
Because you can live vicariously through a game.
Yes, never be an actual monster.
Nope.
So yeah, Dylan, ion damage only does half damage
To humans.
to everything.
To everything. Oh, I'm not gonna do that thing. I'm gonna get this blaster carbine. It's gonna take a lot of most of my money away, but I get to use a lightsaber anyway, so I don't care.
It's a red lightsaber. Just throw it out.
Yeah.
I never remember is red's bad,
Red's bad, blue good.
So
green good.
red is not a natural color for the lightsabers.
Yeah.
They're synthetic crystal that the Sith make because presumably they aren't able to access the actual like kyber crystals.
Yeah.
But they're in
They're all
episode
from the good
in
guys.
episode
Yeah.
in the last movie they were stealing it, right?
Well,
They
they're
were-
stealing the kyber crystals for the Death Star.
for the
Yeah.
Death Star.
Yeah.
Okay, but not for. Well, I'm sure they're using.
Yeah,
it for
because he had no
lightsabers,
use
too.
for it. He's just like, I already have my synthetic one, and why would I want?
So natural
anyways,
colors: purple, green.
So purple, there's only one purple.
ever.
Mace Windu is the only one who has a paper.
He's right behind you. I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
He's it. That's it. That's
That's
the
it.
one.
Okay.
And then, but green
Blue.
and blue, and now apparently white because Ahsoka Tano has 2 white in Rebels.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, I want to watch that.
I'm so curious. to see
Clone
what
Wars
that's
is getting a lot better. I'm about to finish season 1, and it definitely keeps getting better.
So I'm not sure they haven't explained why she has them or. the
White
history
seems
of
so
that.
pure.
Yeah, she's
you know?
true
It
good.
just seems.
She's true good. That girl, if you see
Seriously.
her grow, like she is just.
Yeah, I really like her progression in Clone Wars.
Oh, I'm just. You,
Despite the fact that I absolutely hated her
yeah.
when she was first introduced.
Who is this brat? Get this kid out of here. I am gonna kill her myself. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I am suddenly gonna turn Sith right now. Before this whole entire series starts and the other movie starts, I'm turning Sith right now.
Yeah, right.
This girl is going to a dark corner. She's going
Yeah,
to die.
it's probably her fault that Anakin turned the dark side.
Yeah. Just purely, it's all her. It's just like,
It's
do
all her
it.
fault.
Do it. I bet you won't. Bet you won't hit me. Bet you won't. I bet you can. Oh, okay, we're done. We're done there.
So,
About
is
to
there
die.
like other things that we should get, or that we can get? like
Armor? I don't know.
backpacks, and none of us are proficient in armor.
Is that what it says? What does this say about armor?
Oh, I was just looking at proficiency.
Oh, is there an armor proficiency?
Yeah,
Oh.
armor proficiency, light, medium, heavy.
Oh,
Yeah, so we all just
snap.
have regular clothes.
That's not good.
Great.
That's not good.
Just regular
You
old...
guys can all hide behind me since I have the most attacks. But you can use my lightsaber. So
What's your
31.
That's your HP, but what's your damage threshold?
My
Oh, it's
fourth,
less than mine.
13. Oh yeah.
What's up?
So yeah, I think Bond's really good at dodging stuff, and he can take hits,
Great.
but
Yeah.
Put him in the way constantly.
yeah.
Just I mean, really.
One
I
of
just tell the energy. Actually, you all should hide behind me anyways, because I'm going to tell the force energy to stop. Because if we stay in a line, then I could just be like, energy reaction. Just stop it.
When we get another
Almost
additional
stops once.
feat as we level up, we should start getting armor.
Oh,
That's
you guys
probably-
can choose equipment too. So it's like
Ooh.
comlinks and survival gear and
What page is that on?
rations and stuff.
I just downloaded the book. 134.
35.
I was like, nah.
I just downloaded the book.
I
There's
just
some
downloaded
stuff that we need.
Oh gosh, I only have 800. I don't know if I want to use that all right now.
But you don't have anything. All you have is a blaster.
Stingy.
You don't have food or a cell phone. Also,
Do we
there's a
need
comlink.
food? I mean,
The only thing I'm really getting is
I
food.
mean, I guess I need food.
Look, it's cheap. It's like $5 a ration pack or something.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure. But
Jetpack so cheap?
how much is jetpack?
300? It's a fly?
That's a hell yeah.
It's really not that cheap.
Isn't there like a backpack? I don't know if it's similar to the other one where we get to carry more.
So look at the utility belt description. So if you keep flipping and you
Utility
find a
belt.
utility belt pretty much just gives you like everything. If you have, I think it's however much it is, but you get like some ration packs, you get a med pack, you get
Dang. It's like it's
some
all
grapple
purpose.
cord, so you can swing princesses across chasms.
Beautiful.
Several pouches containing a 3-day supply of food, capsule, a med pack, a toolkit, a spare power pack, a spare cell, energy cell, a glow rod, a comlink, a liquid keel dispenser with a small grappling hook, and a couple empty pouches for whatever else the wearer wants to add. Yeah, I'm getting a utility belt.
How much is
Utility
that?
belt's like
500.
all
It's
purpose
expensive,
Wow, 500.
but that'll
But
be
it has
almost all
everything.
my money. But it does have everything we need.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Do that. $500 for all of us to be like ready, steady, ready to go.
Yeah.
We might not need anything else. I'm
Utility
thinking about getting a
belt.
$50. What was it? It was like it wasn't a grenade. It was an energy. what was it
I wanted
called?
that cloak.
Energy ball. $20.
All temperature cloak.
The all temperature cloak is good.
Oh, that's gonna. I'm only gonna be down to 200 credits, but whatever.
You're like a popper.
Yeah.
Energy ball.
But I could be in all temperatures, which is dope.
Yeah, it's kind of
You
needed.
spent 1,300 credits already.
That's
No,
what-
I have 200
I
left.
spent more
so
than
I spent,
What did you spend
A
3,000
lot.
credits on?
I bought a blaster pistol, which is 500. I bought a utility belt, which is another 500. So that's
Uh-huh.
1,000 right there. And then I
Uh-huh.
bought an all temperature cloak, which is 100.
Yeah, that's not $1,300 though.
No, I still have 200 credits left.
For now.
1490.
You have more than that. I want to do some math. I think you have 2,000 credits.
Huh? Huh? You're confusing me.
She started off with 1300.
Yeah.
Blaster pistol's 5.
Uh huh.
Utility belt's 5.
That's 1,000.
So
That's
it's
1,000.
300.
She's got 2,200
Tw-
left.
Wait, how many did she start off with? It says
3,200.
3,200. I have 1,300.
Oh, no. 3,200.
Oh.
Yeah, you
boy.
rich girl. She a rich girl, and you know she comes
Yeah,
so
so
far.
you're-
You know it don't matter
You currently
anyway.
got. Was that 5 seconds?
What? I don't know.
Was that 5 seconds of song?
2100.
I don't think my singing's good enough to worry about that. So.
Yeah, I'm rich, bitch.
Albert James.
Good job.
1900 or page 135.
Do any of us have med packs? Was that in the
It's in
utility
the
belt?
utility belt.
No, but I'm definitely.
She's a
It's
I'm a
surgeon
surgeon.
specialty, which is cool.
I'm a surgeon, and I also can bolster
Did the
ally.
utility belt say comlink? I don't remember.
I don't know either. Sorry, though.
So whenever you
I
guys
think it
need
does.
healing, I'm your woman. And I can do
Yes,
So
so we all
10-minute
have comlinks
surgeries
too.
on you.
So what'd you find out on stuff
Which is
apart
kinda
using 2 weapons?
I can't find
Can't find anything?
anything.
Alright.
I'm sure there's some kind of penalty for using 2 weapons, but
Alright. I'll just use a stun baton. Because 2d6 is about the same. Right? 2d6. Well, is it the physical and the stun? Do I add to it? Or is
you
it
get
just
to
stun?
you choose.
You choose which one. Okay.
You have, it's like a setting, so you can set it to
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna love saying that.
stun.
Set to stun.
Yeah, I'll look it up. 2 weapon fighting, Star Wars Saga Edition.
As long as I can say set phasers to stun,
Oh, that's gonna be great.
then.
All right, I think we're all done with equipment.
680.
Which is
$100
also
huh, for
really
that
good
book.
Taking Back Sunday album.
Alright. And we got like 11 minutes
Or
left.
song. Yeah, song.
Not to rush.
We're so close.
So close.
No.
None of you guys chose droids, which is good. I guess that wasn't really an option.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't the
Not
last
that we
game we
knew
played.
of.
It wasn't the last game.
What? That's an option? What? Hold on. Here. I love me a droid.
Did you just Google it?
Huh?
The book?
It's on. He sent it to the group chat.
Got
Or
it.
not the group chat, but the group page.
Got it.
The friends.
I got the all temp cloak. It's like the cloak of invisibility in Harry Potter, except
Except for temperatures
Except it protects you from temperature.
I can be at any temperature.
and balance.
Yeah. That's like my dream.
Hmm.
You need to make me one of those
Seriously.
in real life.
Oh my gosh, short lightsabers? I can use a short lightsaber and a long lightsaber and like connect them at some point in time. Every time I'm
It'll have a really long end and a little short end.
yeah. Be like, this one's just for safety. I just like to hold stuff longer. It's nice.
Squeezing, stunning, unarmed. Yeah, that's weird. I don't see anything on 2 weapon fighting.
There's eraser marks everywhere. That's the way it is.
It just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Dual use on.
But I'm constantly fighting at point blank range pretty much.
book?
Saga Edition Star Wars RPG.
Double attack gives you 1 extra attack range. If you do I think there might be a weapon mystery.
Oh, guys, we really should have some like comm links.
Oh, it comes in the utility belt.
Does it?
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness.
Dang, that utility belt is like literally all purpose. It has
Short
everything.
or long? Is it short?
I don't
range
know.
or long?
It's a short range.
Okay. Okay.
But short range is like planetary, so
Oh, great. Yeah.
you
What?
can't- You can't communicate right.
Off planet.
You can't communicate off planet. Yet.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
But as long as you guys are anywhere on the planet, you can communicate with one
Yeah, I don't plan on spending the party too often.
another.
All right.
At least not,
Not
between
planned.
worlds.
Yeah. Is there an aquatic breather inside there?
No, I don't think
Okay, so that's a maybe.
so. How much?
It's $350.
Damn, it's kind of
Or
pricey.
a breathing mask.
Sorry, I'm being stingy.
I know. I have like
I'm down to 240 credits.
all I got was the pack, and the a stun baton for 2d6. So I'm like, whatevs.
Stun baton. Sounds a lot like a.
Are there settings to the stun
What do you call
baton? Just gonna
Okay,
a one.
so if you attack with if you make 2 attacks, so you can attack with the first one. If you try to attack again, it's a -10 penalty with the second attack.
A -10 penalty.
Oh no! You take -10 for all attacks for the round. It's a -10 for both.
Ooh.
Unless you take the dual weapon mastery. Which is
Okay.
a feat.
Boy, boy.
Okay. That's a no. That's gonna be a strong no. All right.
Wise choice.
Yeah.
And Jess, what's your intelligence modifier?
+2.
Okay, you're gonna get 3 additional languages
Ho
that you.
And I'm a linguist, so.
Right, that's what your linguist feat grants you.
So that is under feats and under
So yeah, just so under
Linguists?
languages,
languages.
like if you want to know Ewokese, you could just pick
Any 3 languages.
3 Star Wars languages. If you want to know Ewok,
Oh,
if
definitely
you want to know
Ewokese. And that's
Gungan,
like-
if you want to know Hut, if you want to know.
Do these 2 know basic? Am I gonna
Yeah, they
look-
know basic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Basic.
Ewokese
If you want to
and
know Mon Calamari, if you want to know Twi'leken, or what this called Ryle, R-Y-L.
That's what I know.
Yeah, sorry.
And I know Ryle and probably basic.
Yeah, basic.
I want to know Ewokese and what's the language that Chewie speaks?
Oh, that's a good
Chewbacca?
question. Chewie speaks. Probably a mess. Oh, it is. It's a mess.
Try it.
Begins with an S. Oh boy. Shirawuk,
Shirawuk.
but it's not spelled that way.
Like Shia LaBeouf.
I speak Shia LaBeouf.
So under
Uh.
Wookiees, under species traits, there's a thing that says language. And it says basic, and it begins with an S.
Ooh.
And there's a Y's in there. And there's some I's, and there's a
Shady
W.
I can't do it.
You know it.
Oh, I can't do it either right now. Just not.
Come on, somebody give us a Wookiee
I
noise.
can't do. I've never been able to do a Wookiee noise.
There you go. Woo.
Yeah, it's close.
That was
Close.
awesome.
I got it. Yeah. I was like, ugh.
That's good.
Okay, and they get one more. Let's see, what's the other one that I want here?
Yeah, you sound like the doughboy.
Or Yoda.
Feeling to shake up to built-in conditions.
What's a Vox box? I could change my voice.
God, Keldor are creepy looking. Gungan. Definitely not gonna speak that Gungan language. Misa don't want to speak Gungan.
Misa no never want to hear.
Gamorreans are really weird looking. Like pigs.
2 swift actions to 3 swift actions.
What's a security kit? Oh, wait, I should just look that up.
Bothan, maybe? Or Sarian? Duros? Duros looks like an alien.
I really should have read.
What are their languages? Bothies.
2 swift.
Duros speaks. Durees.
Dorees. One of my favorite characters of Star Wars is Cad Bane.
Who's that?
Cad Bane. He's a bounty hunter from the Clone Wars series.
Oh, I
He's got a
haven't
big
seen him yet?
He's got a big cowboy hat. He's got
No, I haven't seen him yet.
jetpack on his boots.
What
season
season?
3.
3, okay.
Okay.
Season 3 is all about bounty hunters.
Sweet.
What about the species that Yoda is?
Yoda is his own species. Origins unknown.
There is that female one that was in episode
Different
1?
species.
Different
No.
species. No way.
Yaddle.
She's not the same species?
Not the same species.
So Yoda is so old, he's the only one of his
He's the
kind.
only one.
Not anymore.
Yeah, now he's
Homie's
gone.
dead. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's the best episode.
Yeah.
Him dying. That
Alright.
was my least favorite episode.
Alright.
It hurts. It just hurts. I'm like, no, Yoda.
So I speak Durees, Shiriwook, and Ewokese.
Basic. Cool.
Cool. I can talk to Ewoks. I can talk to Wookiees.
You've
and I
lived
can talk
quite
to
the life.
Duros.
You talk to wilder people.
That's what I like. I find them
You
cute.
can learn Ryle so we can talk crap about him.
I'm gonna use my lightsaber, bro. We gonna be real about that right now? You girls are just not gonna be in a good place. Just saying.
I know, damn it.
Campaign? Is that the name of the campaign?
I don't know the name of the campaign. We'll figure it out.
Height, Weight, Destiny.
So that's important. We'll start there. So we've got like 5 minutes.
Mm.
Do you guys have a favorite era of Star Wars? So the campaign can literally be set at any point in the timeline. So you've got Old Republic, right? Which advantages of Old Republic is there's really no canon. We don't have to worry about killing Darth Vader or destroying the Death Star or anything. We can really just do whatever we want, and there's no rules. You've got your Rise of the Empire period, which is like the Clone Wars era, which can be kind of fun because there's Jedis running around all the time. And you've got battle droids that you can kill, and there's a big galactic battle, and you guys know what's coming, so you can encounter things along the way, knowing, you know, that Palpatine is who he is.
Yeah, the big battle is going to happen.
Yeah, something bad's going to happen. You could do the period between the prequels and the original trilogy, which is fun because it's really dark, but you also get the opportunity to interact with stormtroopers and stuff. But there's like no hope in the galaxy because there's no rebellion yet. There's no nothing.
Yeah, we're just depressed.
It's just depressing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Everything just sucks.
It was before A New Hope, so no hope.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then you've got
All the old hope just.
And then you've got after the Death Star is destroyed. So you've got the rebellion, which you guys could become a part of or be on the fringes of. And then there's not enough information to do anything past that, really. But
I mean, Old Republic sounds kind of cool because we can do whatever we want, but
so you don't have the opportunity to interact with something like you can't like fly.
We don't meet with
Falcon
heroes
or anything. Yeah, you can't have the opportunity to interact with.
So would
big
you
set
prefer
pieces.
to meet heroes or just do anything we feel like?
I prefer to do what we
I
feel
mean, I kind of want to meet heroes, but you know what? Old Republic's fine.
I think, yeah, because, like, honestly, that means I'd have to fight Luke, and he'd be so confused. Like, what
Can
the
you
fuck is
disrupt the
going on?
lore? Could he kill Luke?
Yeah, Luke has stats in this book.
Oh my gosh.
I know. If
I
you
could
create
possibly
stats for a
fight
character,
Luke.
you could.
Is
kill
there a
him.
different age Luke stats?
We could make different ages.
Oh
I don't
gosh.
think I could forgive you if you killed Luke, so we might have to do Old Republic just for that reason.
But I could team up with Vader and then kill him because he was a bitch when he was younger. And then be like, look, old man, come on. Let's go do this. Let's do this right.
Yes.
I'm evil.
Shit.
Like, really evil. Yeah, let's do Old Republic.
Okay. All right, so we're doing Old Republic, which means we essentially get to just make our own world, which is cool. All right, sounds good. So let you guys sit on your characters, think about them. If you want to remake them, you're more than welcome to. You're not set in stone. Now that you kind of know the process.
Mm-hmm.
You have the books. And yeah, so that's Star Wars Saga Edition role-playing. Do you guys want to give a recap of your characters?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Oh, look,
Ladies
there's,
first.
there's like weapon spaces down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fill in lots.
Are we just kind of...
Just
I mean-
like highlights. What's your
Yeah.
character good at? What are they bad at?
Okay.
Their name.
name.
Alright. So I'm a human, and I'm a noble, and my name is Kiko Sol. S-O-L. And I'm a female, I'm 25, I'm 5'6", I weigh 140 pounds. I am my highest modifier or score is intelligence, so I'm pretty intelligent. And I have a talent of bolstering ally. I have weapon proficiency in pistols. I'm a linguist, and I have surgical expertise, so I can do surgery on you in like 10 minutes. And I know a lot of things. I'm really smart. So that's
Cool.
me.
I'm Lyra Jade. I'm a Twi'lek. I am also a scout. I'm physically very proficient in that my strength, dexterity, and constitution are all pretty high. I also have high health points. I have a blaster carbine, so I like to fight from afar, but I'm also proficient in lightsabers, so I will be stealing my friend's lightsaber from time to time. Most of the time.
Especially when he's bad, which is apparently all the time.
All the time.
My mother hit me.
Why do you always have to make it so, like, dark like that?
It is what it is.
God, you probably deserved it. Anyway.
I am a male Zabrak, age 19. He is probably going to be about... What's the average height in Star Wars? Like 5'10"?
There's actually an average height table for your species.
Cool.
Wow.
Allow me to find that for you.
Awesome.
Give me 2 seconds. It's going to be under heroic traits. So here. And the average height for a Zabrak is 1.8 meters.
Okay. 1.8 meters it is.
1.8 meters.
That's...
The average weight is 75 kilograms. I don't know.
That's like
Kilograms and meters.
1.8 is like 5 feet or something. I'm 17.
He
You don't have a name?
He doesn't have a name yet.
Okay.
Haven't really yet decided. He's a Jedi, so he loves to fight with his lightsaber. Not really. He doesn't really ever touch his lightsaber. It's mostly a lot of force lightning because he just loves to see shit fry. I don't know what his... He's kind of a chef. He likes to be reminded of his comfort food, chicken. So I think that's why he cooks everything.
trying.
In that way?
Yeah.
He's always like cooking.
He's always
with
rolling
the
48.
force lightning.
Just
Fried chicken.
He's always hungry, but he doesn't always eat food. He just likes to be surrounded by it, which is why I think he likes to burn things all the time. He's proficient in acrobatics and in using the Force, of course.
Of course.
And out of the Force powers he has, he can negate energy, do mind tricks, and use Force lightning.
Badass.
All about the force lightning.
Yep. And he's proficient in simple weapons and lightsabers. He has heightened awareness, so anytime he's really doesn't like a place, he's just like, oh, hold up. Okay, no, yeah, we're good to go. And he has good low light vision. That's always nice. And he can throw his lightsaber and get it back immediately. His
Wow,
force
it's
powers.
like a... What are they called? Boomerang?
Yeah, it's like a boomerang. A really, really
so
dangerous
cool.
boomerang.
My character in KOTOR used to do that. It's so fun.
It's so fun. That's so cool.
Super cool. Thank you guys for doing that. You guys have created characters for Dungeons & Dragons before. How did this feel?
Similar.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit different because when we created it at home
Mm-hmm.
by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
This one does feel a little bit more...
Complex.
This feels a lot more
There's a
entertaining.
lot of
It's
stuff.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really...
There's a lot of...
It's really fun.
Yeah, I've never played anything different besides D&D, so this is completely new to me.
It's going to be so fun to use Force powers.
So
I was
excited.
going to say the opposite, that everything feels very familiar because it feels just like 3.5 Pathfinder.
Well, the lore, the world.
Yeah, that's different. But the character creating, I'm
Yeah.
no, this is very,
I think my character's more badass this time. Yeah.
I'm just always badass, so.
Mine's like meh, but she'll get there.
I dwell on the fact that I was hit a lot as a kid. That's what I dwell on.
I think your character has problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
mental
point.
issues.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there might be a problem with the fact that I like chicken too much. That's gonna be a factor.
Yeah.
'Cause anytime we're near food, I'm definitely gonna go glutton.
Yeah. Okay.
And by glutton, I mean kill the owner and fry some food for myself.
That's
On
not
that
too
note-
dissimilar to normal life.
I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
Yep.
It's food time.
And May the 4th is coming up.
Yeah.
In 2
Thursday.
days. Yeah, our
2 days.
scheduling, it's just a little bit off.
Switch that.
fine.
by
It's a
accident.
precursor to May the 4th.
Yeah. We knew you guys wanted to be doing your own May the 4th stuff.
Yes.
course.
Why would we
Of course.
stream on May the 4th?
Yeah,
course.
you can
We
pick up-
definitely thought it out.
Yeah.
Be nerdy with your friends and
Uh,
do some Star Wars related stuff.
Or listen to the podcast.
Yeah,
Definitely
tune
tune
in,
in for the podcast
tune
for a
in
bit.
Thursday, probably around 6:30. We'll be podcasting it up with the 4 creators of Color Circuit, which include myself, Kendra,
Me, Dylan.
Bond.
and Scott the Ghost.
Scott
Who
the
we
Ghost.
love always.
Scotty
Yeah.
B.
Just not here today.
Yeah.
So let's thank Justin and Jessica for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you so much,
It's a
Justin,
pleasure.
for
I had so
Thanks
much
for
fun.
having
your
us.
knowledge and preparedness.
No
And
problem.
$100 gold book.
No idea.
God.
If only I had known 10 years ago.
Buy like 90 of those copies and just sell them out.
And also, guys, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is coming out soon. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we're not sponsored,
Thursday.
but definitely check it out because it's gonna be.
because it's going to be
So
badass. And if you haven't seen the first one, you really should.
This
So,
is true.
all right,
just a recommendation.
Anything else?
have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Thank you.
See
Bye.
ya.
Thank you, Kendra. Bye.
It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
Excited?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this guy is going to be like.
It's gonna be fun.